Welcome to. Wait, we were recording this? Tim and Zi.
Right. Okay. Get the. Hello everyone, and once again, welcome to another episode of Too Many 20's, a show in which people are rolling dice, adventurers are doing adventures, and 20's, if they know any better, are not going to be appearing. So, if we remember last time that this occurred, the adventuring party mercilessly massacred a guy, not even sure if he was up to anything. If you ask Zive, yes, he's up to everything bad that ever happened.
Didn't want to kill him still.
But then Grenville took it upon himself, took some initiative, force-fed him what we can only describe as the worst brewed concoction ever, which caused hallucinogenics. Which caused him to trip his balls until he is so lost out of it that he allowed his head to be torn off. Thanks for that, Grenville. I'm gonna have nightmares. Okay. And then they headed back. They spotted that Grenville's eyes, after quite the situation, fell out after one of his own concoctions exploded in his face, damaging his eyes, which caused him to then decide to drink the glowing holy concoction, and his eyeballs popped out, causing fresh eyeballs to appear, which it was discovered by the other party members that they had a purple glow behind them, and now, seemingly, the party was pursued by an odd,
Moved like a crab.
Purple man that moved like a crab and scuttled around, seemingly not attacking them, but at the same time just keeping out of the distance, which, oddly enough, Grenville couldn't seem to see.
Grenville is the crab.
And then as the party got back to Fandom, they got the reward for their successful mission. I think that's the best term for it. Yeah. And then you found out that, the glass staff was gone and had been traded out with the Black Spider, who was now imprisoned in the town hall. After having a conversation with him, where it was discovered that he is seemingly the brother of Shula. Sister. Could be, who knows? As that was discovered after a bit of a tense conversation. And Alistair noticed something a little bit odd about the Black Spider himself. We'll leave that for now, because that could be a development. And then they went to check out what the sounds of timber and construction happening was, as it seems that a company of orcs had taken over the previous place where Thornton kept her domicile. And as they went to check it, they saw a carriage, seemingly led by a fellow in one of these masks, which is always fun.
Just gets worse every time.
Bring back the paper, please.
As Tim had an arm wrestle with it and snapped its arm, at which point multiple arms appeared from the back of this Orwell, one of them. Orville, that's the one. Oh well.
We don't need to mention the well.
Well. As the rest of the party was invited into the carriage of a mysterious purple tiefling fellow who was insisting that he went by the name of the Merchant. Now, if memory serves, and unfortunately technical technical issues caused, thank you, technology. We are now in the matter of dealing with said carriage event, as now Shula is the only one left in the carriage with this oh so mysterious merchant.
But I can still see both of your feet in the lower
And that's where we will
And I am
begin.
outside talking.
Yeah.
You're not completely
I went
alone,
off.
just
I went off.
isolated.
I'm sharing jerky with Orville.
I mean, no one can see.
No, I can see your
You
feet.
can see my feet.
I know where your feet
Yeah,
are.
that's
I have a
I
glowing.
don't think that's helpful.
So if the feet are still there, you're fine.
When you cast light, it's just feet with the shin bones.
There's nothing else there.
Nothing else. It's just
The
left-
feet just fall
Just left
over.
my boots on the floor.
Okay. Now, as Shula, you find yourself inside the carriage with
I don't like this music.
Yeah, the music started really well.
his green eyes pretty much stare into you as he lifts up a perfectly manicured hand and then just coils it into a fist.
So I believe, Shula, you have something you wish to know, don't you? Now that the children have gone, the adults can talk.
The boy's head is still sat on the step of the carriage, so his face is visible to them, even if theirs aren't to him.
He's completely ignorant.
Yeah.
You seem to know more than I do.
Of course, it's the gift of knowledge. But how much do you want to know? I am very curious.
What do you want from me?
What I want from you, Shula, I want you to kill the black spider.
What?
I know you can be trusted to do so. I know Tim seemingly has his obsession with killing Glassstaff, so I thought I'd throw him a bone, as you wish. But I know you can kill the true mastermind behind the operation.
What do you want him dead for?
The black spider is a hindrance to our plans. If you could remove him, I would definitely be very pleased as to what could happen there.
Well, how do you propose I do that?
How else do you kill those that are against you? A knife to the throat usually works. A stabbing. All I ask is you bring me his head, so I can prove it, because as we've seen with your oh so luscious and splendiferous locks, they're quite unique. It would be very difficult to imitate such a trophy.
Indeed it would. What's new for me?
I can help you find what you're looking for. I can tell you what the story is there. You wish to know where your father is, do you not?
Yes.
Do this for me, and I can tell you.
He seemingly just kind of grates his thumbnail claw against two claws of his forefingers.
Do we have a deal?
You hear that faint.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now please, get out.
My pleasure.
Roll me a deck save. Good boy.
Oh, okay.
Get run over by the carriage.
3.
Shula steps on your face.
Sorry!
Watch the beards!
What? Why was your face in front of me?
One damage. And quite a footprint.
Sorry.
Yeah, Shula wanted out of there.
It's the stiletto heels she's wearing.
Oh, stilettos, that's 3 damage.
No, I don't wear stilettos.
On point at the end.
Oh.
Bit
Wow.
of a female adventurer gear. High heels.
Diamond stilettos.
Okay, so I believe you guys were all heading towards the
I'd already
orcs,
gone
were you?
towards-
I've gone to find Alistair.
I'd left well.
I don't know where you are.
I'm sharing jerky with
Is the
Orville.
carriage actually leaving, or has he just said...
You just sat
Oh,
in there.
it's... He hasn't moved, and,
Yeah.
and the door just goes... and closes.
Oh, that was...
Hey,
Rude.
how'd that go?
Let's go find the others. Just
really good, huh?
Yeah,
That
great.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, fine. When I start walking
Is
away.
she okay?
Roll me an insight, Tim.
Probably fine.
Woman's
12.
face is okay.
From what you can tell, she seems alright. I mean, for as much as you can be after talking to a very intimidating purple fellow with claws for hands.
How audible was that conversation to us outside the carriage?
You did not pick that up.
He cleverly kept it very quiet.
And
Okay.
as Shula walks away quickly, I
Yeah.
just come up beside Kabor and I say, so, what were you talking about?
I don't know. Whatever it was, didn't want me hearing it.
Okay, it's a little suspicious.
Well, it's certainly that.
But she seems okay.
You just hear
I
from
didn't
the
pick
Master
I didn't
story
pick up
could
anything
make these
weird.
conversations not heard. I barely hear things he says.
Okay, thanks for the heads up, Mr. Orville.
No problem, Tim.
He holds out his hand, and then you just see very much out of his sleeve, just hooks up another hand, both in the form of a fist.
I give him a fist bump.
Yeah, Joseph!
I back away slowly.
Rose for life.
Joseph!
He hops down for a second.
Sick one, fam.
He realises he's a bit short, so he's kind of just bashed his face against your chest, and he goes,
Wait a minute, second go.
and kind of unravels himself to get about a couple feet taller.
Much better, there we go. Half a day.
It's a really cool trick. You got
Yeah,
some cool shit.
I like to keep it in mind that I'm capable of such a thing. It lets me know of my self-esteem. Scuffle.
Yeah, you should be proud. It's nice. It's cool.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that.
Alright, I'll see you later. Have fun.
Yeah,
I gotta
no problem, buddy.
I gotta go check on these guys.
I mean, this
You-
awful seems a bit nicer.
He waves as you leave, and then his other arm just goes, wait.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Pops back on the carriage. So, Alistair, you are heading towards the sounds of timber and construction as you see, like, parts of walls have been erected and some brickwork has been laid down. As you see several orcs seemingly.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna have to work harder than this. We're just not gonna be able to do it.
They look very much pressed to work hard, but beyond their physical means, it seems.
Oh, okay. So just a quick reminder, she wants them to move faster and get the shop built, pretty much. ASAP.
That's all you can ask.
Yeah.
Right, let's do this.
That's the thing.
As soon as I see that, I'm kind of like, they're not being lazy. They
They
seem
are.
like they're exerting themselves a lot.
They seem like they're working, but as you can see, it seems like they're over-exerting themselves by the looks of it.
Does anyone look like they're in charge?
As roll perception.
Yay!
I mean, mate, what about...
Oh wow!
Yay, wow.
21.
Great. As you look over and see a bunch of them seemingly in overalls, just like sweaty, doing all the work that they can, you see one just stood off to the side, very like, a little bit taller than the regular orcs, with huge tusks sticking out and a handlebar mustache, completely white. And as you look a bit closer, you see that an axe is etched into each of the tusks.
That's amazing.
That's so cool.
That's so cool.
Come on, we want to work a bit harder. Okay? Boss of us just work hard, so we're gonna.
How tall is he?
What?
He's about 7 feet tall. He's like
He's-
rippling muscles as he's just like arms crossed, just surveying everything.
Hi, I presume you're the one in charge?
Who's asking?
Alison Monkainen?
Well, very nifty lobby does to you too. Now, what do you want? We're busy working.
I've been...
We're on our double shifts if you haven't noticed, but we can work a little harder, I suppose.
I've just come from talking to the merchant.
Oh, of course you did, because you weren't going to talk to us, but whatever.
I'm coming from of my own volition. I'm not... She hasn't sent me. He hasn't sent me. Why do I keep doing that?
You sound very confused, Alistair Mordenkainen.
Well, did you get the impression that, to me, that she wanted it to be... He wants it to be done quicker?
Oh my lord.
I get confused on the pronoun system too, so don't worry about it.
Alistair loses 2 points of charisma permanently.
Oh, God.
So what can I do for you?
When he spoke to me about the construction of new building, gave the impression that you were not working to your best abilities, but in seeing what everyone.
Well, can't exactly be helped when half of our work staff suddenly decide to walk off.
I appreciate that. I didn't see that until.
Pandas thing, it took the ogre with them too, and I don't know why they did that. Apparently they needed the muscle, and well, the guy who they tried to stop broke both his arms. Yeah. Where is this thing? The guy who took charge, he seemed to be working really hard in the rubble, and then just suddenly stood up and just walked away. So where's this thing?
I feel we met this.
Where's this thing? People were saying that he seemed to have something in his cheek.
No.
Seemed like a piece of porcelain or
We
something.
just met.
Was that the orc we just saw from the?
No, this was a day or two ago. He seemed to walk off, took half the staff with him, said he was going to do something that caused great damage and harm or something. I don't know.
You said he was going to do something that causes great damage.
According to what he said, I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a good thing he left a building site.
Yeah, but usually, not usually like that. It was usually a gentle
Correct
soul.
PPE.
It was a gentle soul. He didn't mean no harm to anybody. I'm trying to give out a better perspective on orcs. That we're all not just thugs who want to tear shit up.
I appreciate that. I mean, you've been working as well as anyone else.
Well, thank you. That's very good of you.
Is there anything that, apart from if I can't find anyone, is there anything that can be done to help with your working predicaments and increase?
If you can get them back, that's fantastic. I mean, even the ogre would be very helpful.
Yeah, I think I've met this ogre.
Have you now?
He wanted to use me as a club after I
That
fixed
sounds like him.
his, and I was nice, and then.
Yeah, you don't want to be too nice. Because you see, the problem is, somebody taught him what the word pandering means, and he always associated it with pandas, but somebody actually told him the meaning.
Right.
And now he seems to think he's, what's the word for it, a social activist or something like that. Yeah, problem is he doesn't quite understand what that means, so in his head, if he was talked down to.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who could possibly have given him that idea. Merchant! Trying to do an honest day's work.
Well, what was it that we saw him again? The ogre?
Oh, he's on the forest.
It's in the forest.
At the start of the
Yeah.
Alistair plantation.
Which one was it there? Because that was like the day travel, but what was... That's
It
what
was
we
like
met
the first thing that
Agatha.
happened.
Yeah.
Fairly early on.
It was
It
very
was kind of around the fall. That
After
was...
Yeah.
Wait, when did you see this, the ogre?
It was near the cave, wasn't it?
Near the what?
Off the
Cave.
road.
It was near the...
It wasn't far, it was at the other side of the forest.
I get the map out and I point at the spot where we were because Joe can't
How
remember.
many days ago was that?
Joe can't remember. 2 or 3
Like
days?
Keep in mind, about 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago. No, he was still working for us. He just had a higher than mighty opinion of himself.
Precisely, approximately 2 or 3 days.
This circles from
Ten members. Yeah.
I assume you'll let us know when we've
When we
joined.
Or when I
Oh
found
yeah,
it.
you guys have warmed up at this point. You
I'm
just see,
looking
you
for
just see
it.
him talking to a rather hulking orc fellow with hell good facial hair and big old tusks with seemingly tattoos etched
It's
into
like
them.
them as well.
Yes, I assume we will.
Because I've just wandered
Here,
out.
big fella, can you help out?
With what?
Well, we need help with the timber and the construction and such.
Timber.
Hell, you both look pretty burly. Can you help?
Timber. That sounds like something I'd be good at.
Don't go near trees.
What? Why? Are trees bad?
Well, I just hear you don't say that word near the trees, or apparently crows don't like it.
Okay, well, you definitely will set the crows.
Yeah. How about it? What about you do?
How much?
He's kind of like scratching his back. He's like, oh damn, I mentioned money. Yeah, you 2 gold. If you help out, 2 gold each. How's that sound?
How much is that?
Hey, boss, you ain't paying us that much. Shut up.
Sure.
What?
What,
You
what,
need
what,
the help or not? Shut up.
what do you want us to do?
Just see them logs over there. And there's a big collection of logs. Carry those over to there, and that's where we'll leave it for now. Let's see how you can handle that.
Okay. Wait a minute, guys. Wasn't there something about... Wasn't there a door of orcs?
A door of
An evil orcs god.
Orcus.
And this guy's an orcus.
What do you mean this guy's an Orcus? He's a...
He's within earshot.
Not quite.
Are you an Orcus?
I'm a what now?
No,
I don't know. He's just an
Kaboy's just shaking his head.
No.
Now, what, pray tell, is an orcus?
So, are you an orcus?
So are you implying that I'm evil because I'm trying to do something good for the community?
I think he's just,
No way.
Not
he's just
you,
got some
I
word
just wondered if you
association
were
mixed
one of
up. He's heard the word orc, and then there's a deity called Orcus.
Oh, it's not...
Orcus!
Oh, it's not...
Orcus, of course!
It's not the same
No,
thing?
no,
Okay.
very different, very different.
Wait,
Very, very
I'm
different.
sorry.
Perception, Alistair.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Oh wow, 22!
Man with
Okay, as you're saying this, you see over at the carriage, you see Orville just
Yeah,
perk
pretty
up
cool.
a bit at the
Okay.
mention of that word. It's like, And then you just see, as he just seemingly has, his head just goes
No.
To us, or to the...
towards your direction. And then goes back to tending the horses.
No.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Man with the cool teeth. I got things confused. I'm good at that as well.
Alright, we have to
I'll go
get
carry
to
some logs now.
Okay.
Okay, roll me a
I
strength.
go carry some
I'm
logs.
happy.
Let's check.
Are you helping out? Okay, strength with advantage.
Uh,
No, she's rolling as well, so.
Oh no,
So we
so
both with
not
advantage.
both of you with advantage.
No,
Right.
as in like you both roll, take the higher.
oh, okay. What did you get?
First time I got 12, so that'd be 16.
Okay, right, got an 18.
Okay, between the two of you, you're able to heft up the first log. There's about 5, 6 of them. Seemingly piled up. You just whoop, and then you carry it over. Lumber. I'm assuming that's Tim's work song. And
That's a big word.
bring it over to the end of the construction site. Roll me another strength check.
What's wrong?
Let's check. We're now across the construction site.
16.
How near to the pile of rubble
20.
that once was the building are they going?
That's mostly been cleared away, as seemingly all of it is like an expansive, like solid, well, wood seems to have been the structure, and then brickwork laid upon it.
Not that 20.
Nice. As you both just whoop and place it, no problem at all.
I
Go back to
am
the
no longer Tim, and I am working. I work all night, and I also sometimes work in the day.
Aaron, just turn these down a smidge.
So if I were to head over to the pile of rubble under which I buried Thornton, what would I find now?
I mean, you want
Oh,
to
so
go
you're heading
in.
into the construction site?
Yeah.
Well, as you look now, there seems to be a wood frame laid down with brickwork. Roll me perception.
11.
Okay. And as you are peering over where you seemingly have buried Thornton and all that meander of disaster, whatever happened there, you see a small, glinting, seemingly piece of white.
How large?
It's not purple.
About that big.
It might be the leftover.
Oh, that was turned to dust.
I pick it up.
Okay. Are you wearing gloves?
I am. But
Roll me a perception. Well, do you want to roll perception on this thing?
I'll have a look at it, yeah.
Roll me an investigation.
17.
Okay, as you peer very closely at this, it seems to have a purple etching around it. As you look even closer, it seems to wobble slightly between your fingers. Eat it.
Is it tasty?
Is there anything else where I picked it up from? Is there anything else?
You can't seem to find anything else as seeming like wood frame with stone brick laid over.
There's no pile of rubble anymore.
No, just that
They
single
cleared
piece is all you seem to be able to find, as everything else seems to have been swept away.
Sounds like the future.
Just, 2
Interesting.
I take out my carving knife and just bounce it on the end. So I can have a look.
Okay.
Just place it on the end of the dagger.
You hear the faint rattle of the steel as seemingly the piece just wobbles. Almost like you were shaking it, but it isn't. It isn't, and it's just rattling on the steel. Like.
I'm not carrying on.
Okay, so strength check you two as you made it to the second
not
block.
our wood.
So 7,
Ooh, not good.
6.
That's a total of an 11.
As you are able to heft the log, unfortunately, you're not quite able to raise up the strength and just. You need to take a breather.
Ooh boy.
This is embarrassing.
The orcs are just looking over like, that way.
Sorry.
Can we just try and like...
We're having trouble keeping our wood up, guys.
Oh! Oh, fell
Roll me a strength again.
Desperation strength roll.
How many?
Didn't get it.
16.
Hey, you are able to heft up the second log as just the orcs are just
Not really
like,
on my shoulder.
it's okay, never
So
mind.
it's hanging off the end.
You're just swinging for it. As you heft it up and just head on over, strength check to see if you can put it down.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
12.
12, that's it.
Poor toes.
Okay, as you just kind of drop it off your shoulder with a doom, and it slams down. Roll me a dex save.
9.
14.
Okay, you're able to place your foot and just hold it in place before it can roll anywhere. So now you've got 2 placed. Okay, back to the boy.
How many logs are there?
6.
6.
Oh no.
We're here for a while, boy.
Ah, he's bound you 2 to hold.
We're gonna die.
How many orcs are there? Or how many workers are there around?
There seem to be about 3, 4 orcs that you can see just moving around, placing bricks and moving pieces of timber. And then just, well, the big burly orc with the glorious tusks.
We didn't get his name, did we?
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You can ask him.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, yeah. Susan, do you mind if I ask your name?
Yes, Mr. Mordenkainen.
Do you mind if I ask your name?
Well, I suppose good. Name's Tuthgut Timbertusk.
I'll start to make my way back to the group, holding it quite delicately in my hand.
Okay. You guys see Kiboyne walking towards you with a knife in front of him.
Boy, what have you?
It's like an ex.
Bible scroll!
What have you got there?
He's staring very intently at the knife as he walks
just
over
not
to you
looking.
guys.
What do
I'm
you have?
probably not even
Yeah,
looking at
die
him.
before.
I'm sort of having a chat with
Like
Oh,
an
you guys are doing the logs.
It's like an egg and spoon race.
Yeah,
Maybe we
yeah,
just
it's
drop
kind
that
of,
one.
it's just a bit of rattling. Not
What?
entirely sure
Where did you find that?
what
D4.
this is. Found it on what I think was Thornton's
Keep shifting
body,
your
but
voice.
I'm not sure they haven't moved it.
Is it moving?
I think it's moved.
Now it is.
Oh, it's Johnson.
Oh, it's not moving. No, it's moving.
I
And
don't
you see
know.
Tough Guy taking notice, just like, where you go over there?
I was hoping you might be able to tell me.
Wait a minute, what is that?
When you cleared those stones that were piled up, did you find anything underneath them?
Well, the guy who left was clearing it up. He said he seemingly stopped and then he just stood up, walked away.
What?
Weird about that.
Where did they move the stones to?
Oh, stones are over by the side. It's, we're hoping to try and repurpose as much of the rock as we can, but yeah, most of it's just completely demolished.
Didn't find anything of interest under the stones?
Nope, nothing at all. Wow, was there supposed to be?
Did you say a man was clearing them?
No, not a man. One of the other orcs.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I wouldn't expect there to be anything, but just thought it could be linked to this is all. I drop it down into my hands.
Poor soul.
How close am I from it? Because now it's
You're about 5 feet away.
Plus the height
It
difference.
was pretty
so
close.
7 feet.
Yeah.
Oh no, how tall are you?
4-4.
Well, okay, so not too much difference actually. Yeah, you're on one foot.
Just keeping it in the palm of his glove.
Of course it is.
We're gonna get back to that. One thing I want to sort this out.
Yeah.
Was it
Next
tough
one.
cut?
Tufted.
Next
Tough
one.
good.
Good.
What's your rations and food situation here in general?
Rations and food. Well, last time I checked, our rations and food were pretty good. I mean, Fanling's well stocked, well ordered. I mean, I heard you dealt with that pansy ass red brain situation.
Picking up the next lock.
Strength check, please. Yes.
Non-natural 20.
Oh, nice. As you lift up the log and straight enough cover your face with it. It's just like, One to pass. Strength check, please.
Natural 20
You just,
for a 24.
you, for a second, just lift it up out of Ziv's hands and just spin it above your head, and then just, boom. It's like,
Stand on tiptoe and back.
he also just like,
How come
what
you
did you
didn't
not like that for?
Oh, you know, just wasn't feeling it. It was a bigger one. That was oak. This is pine. It's a softer wood.
He knows the trees.
It's the one thing he knows really, really well.
Oak is a harder wood. And they're therefore heavier and a little more expensive.
hit someone with it?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, if you were making a club, like you wouldn't want it to be,
You got an oak.
like you wouldn't, yeah, you wouldn't want it to be pine.
He knows
like,
weight.
It's a lot of
That's heavier.
that'll dent and splinter quite
We
easy.
wouldn't know which one was more expensive than the other.
True, yeah.
Punch the wood to see how soft it is.
Sure, roll me a strength check.
The softer wood. 11. It's not that
Your
soft.
hand hurts.
Fuck! It's not that
still pretty
soft,
solid.
I mean, like it's relative.
Yeah, relative.
Like it's still a tree, Zag. And that was kind of dumb.
Shall we just move the next one?
I mean, it's still got the bark on it.
You got called an idiot
Apparently
by
that's
10.
worse than the other bit.
Well, sometimes a tree's bark is worse than its bite.
I saw
Well,
that.
apparently.
No!
Boo!
Does this thing I'm holding react to the sound waves going on around it?
It reacted
No,
Is it blush in sympathy for life?
You just hear it go. Ugh.
Sigh. And
Sure,
Alistair, how
let's go
close are
again.
you to this
How's
piece?
in your shout?
Oh god, I'm with that move from 5 feet.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Okay,
Shula, how close are you to this piece?
probably about the same. Like,
So,
probably not
5
too
feet. Okay,
close.
so you're keeping a solid distance.
Yeah.
So you're examining this knife as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
strength check
he's-
you two.
Well, first, Zayf just told me that the wood was harder than my shell, so I punch it to see if it's harder than my
Strength check two.
shell. 10.
You punch it, and then you remember, oh yeah, hard wood, as it hurts your hand too.
Yeah, it's still a tree, Tim. That one's oak. Apparently it's a hard wood. Not pine. Or
I don't care about this
whatever.
campaign anymore, I just want to watch YouTube in situations.
What's that
That makes
one?
me feel right.
What is that one?
It's ash.
We'll call it a spin off.
Ash.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty-
Oh.
that one.
That's oak again.
What that one?
That's also oak. A lot of these are oak.
It's not a very diverse forest, is it?
No, well, you know, it's not that kind of area.
Temperate.
The trees like to segregate.
But one of the main differences is that the oak is a deciduous tree, with the pine is coniferous.
Anyway, I want to listen to this more. So come on, as you were saying.
Just slid it off the knife onto the centre place, the glove. It's like
Send to play the what?
with the
He's on his
inside of my
glove.
hand.
Oh, and you glove. Okay.
I'm wearing full.
It
full-
seemingly
it's
just rattles slightly in your hand, but doesn't seem to be doing much else beyond that. Almost like a magnet that just can't seem to find the north.
I try spinning it. I don't know, I'm assuming it's flat, but
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand.
it's going to go well. That's a 7.
as you place your fingers to spin it, the piece disappears.
What did you do?
Tried to touch it.
I'm talking.
Where-
I'm assuming it was with another gloved hand.
Yeah. He hasn't
He's
taken,
got full armor.
taken his glove off to do it. The gloves don't come off.
Okay.
This is a very, very serious situation.
Okay, perception then, please, go on.
Oh god.
Where's it going?
20 with modifiers.
As you look over to the hand that was going to spin it, you see that it is now etched deeply, slightly within your leather glove, seemingly at the finger pad.
Of the hand that was spinning.
It is no longer wobbling.
So is it in the hand that I was holding it in?
It is implanted slightly in the leather of the finger of your glove,
Ooh.
What?
No,
and it isn't moving anymore.
Should I pull the glove off?
You think that's
Okay.
wise?
Oh, no.
He's got to have a check in the book.
Can we move our next log, Tim?
Yeah, sure.
We're
always
getting
something.
out the Bible.
12.
13.
Okay, 13. Okay, you are able to, with a bit of effort, heft it up. Use your shoulder to bear most of the brunt of the tree.
Left of the book, I can see pictures.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you can see.
No, I didn't know. I just saw a wing. I saw a wing. That's why I was like lifted up. I
I'm
was
still
going
going through pain.
Okay.
As you just heft
This
the
thing is actually a
tree,
dragon.
heft it
I'd
over.
be impressed
2
if it
seconds.
was.
As you guys are travelling
Very
down to
tiny
the
dragon. Looks more
Whatever happened to it, it's gonna be a pissed off dragon. Especially I saw a green dragon. I was
Okay.
like,
So
oh.
you take off the glove. What do you do with it?
Oh, the glove has got the symbol in.
The glove has got the
yeah.
little piece
Yeah,
seemingly
I'm taking that.
embedded.
Just taking that glove off so I can not have whatever that thing is in contact with my hand underneath the glove.
Uh-huh. It hasn't made. Oh no, it hasn't gone through the leather.
No,
It
it
just
slightly-
embedded it.
I don't know that.
Penguin's not smart enough to know
Because
this.
that's in my glove. My hand is also in my glove. I'm getting the glove off. That's the process that happened there. Okay, just placing the glove now across my other glove. Just resting it in my hand.
Okay.
How did you do that?
As you are asking this question,
Like a
you see almost seeming like somebody is blowing up the glove. Its form suddenly take shape and seemingly stand over your glove
No!
and wheel round.
Mage hand grab.
Oh.
No.
Okay then. As it pounces towards Gaboin's face, a seemingly spectral hand just and grabs it as it goes. Seemingly just trying to grab onto your
I
face.
back away.
As you back away, and it's still just it now just hangs kind of limply.
Where's the stone? Is it still on the finger?
You can't tell at this
Oh,
point.
Okay.
But
I just saw it.
in the
It's
action.
gloved on. Okay.
And it just kind of like after it can't seem to reach, it just goes and just hangs limply.
Okay, what the
Sorry,
frick just happened?
I don't know so much about trees.
They're doing labour.
16.
Forget that one.
Okay, you're able to half down the third log, seemingly placing it, no problem at all.
Fourth
There
one.
you go. Was it the fourth one? Okay, fourth one.
Wait,
Tim
wait.
can count.
Well, you know, I used to spend some time on boats, and you gotta, like, they're made of wood, so you gotta.
What sort of wood?
What the boats were made of?
Yeah.
Oh, primarily oak.
That makes sense because it's a hard wood, wouldn't it? Sink work, it's a harder wood.
Oh no, well, that's all to do with buoyancy and water displacement.
That makes sense.
My mind is now being destroyed.
Like
What
when
happened
you
to
get
Tim
to the
over
back-
Tim is in.
Yeah, like when you get in the bath,
Archimedes.
as discovered by that famous orc Archimedes.
Archimedes.
All comedian.
I think he was in history.
I heard about that guy. Hell of a smart guy, that Archimedes.
Very smart.
Yeah, I love him.
Okay,
Such a smart guy.
Oh yeah, well, basically.
Now, what's going on with your glove over there?
I want to
Oh,
experience it again.
Yeah.
You're able to bring
What is
out
going on with
your
this glove
gloves?
over here?
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, I just
Found something in the rubble. Next thing I know, it's part of my glove, and now it's
and now
Doing
it's trying to
that,
kill
like,
you.
Trying to make sure it doesn't like flop or like have a chance to grab the hand or do anything.
Oh no, it's not
Okay.
moving to attack the hand at all. It's
I
just
know,
simply
but
hanging
I just saw a glove come to life, so
True enough.
I'm being
Yeah.
cautious.
Fair point.
So I'm just kind of like just doing just. Is there anything odd about apart from? Do I know about the
that's
stone?
bad. Inherently,
Do I know about the stone being in the glove?
You do not.
All right then.
To
So
be fair,
I'm-
Cohen hasn't said
fair
anything
enough.
about that.
I'm just looking around about it then. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Why
what
did you
happened?
I don't know. Something in the rubble over there. Carried it back. It's in the
Okay.
glove, I think.
In
Let's
the
focus on
glove.
something
What
in the
did
glove.
you find?
What's this something in the glove?
I don't know. Small
What does it look like?
white piece of whatever that is.
Can I look for this white thing?
Roll me an investigation on the glove.
Don't put your face too close to it.
I don't know what it doing.
Investigation. Oh yeah, 25. Ooh.
You can't find it.
Oh no!
When we snap.
Oh, and you're crazy.
It
I
doesn't,
don't think
it
it's
doesn't
crazy
seem, it
enough.
doesn't seem to be there.
Do I see the little etching that it said was like? Did you say it was in the glove? Like
Yeah,
stuck
it
in? Okay.
in like
Oh,
You do see that there was a slight
Yeah.
indentation, almost like the same as when you put a staple, like press hard against your skin, and then pull it back. There's a slight hole, seemingly. There is that, but not the piece.
What?
I look where it went limp.
What's the matter?
Like like on the ground where it went limp, just in case if it fell off or anything like that.
Sheila, roll me a perception.
Oh dear.
17.
You feel something pressing against your boot.
No, I think I found it!
what? Where?
Mage.
On the floor!
Did
My
Mage
foot!
drop the glove? Mage hand
No, I'm
just
gonna...
to grab it. I don't know.
As you shoot the mage hand out to next to Sheila's boot, you grab and a clump of earth comes up too, as you're just seemingly holding within the spectral hand, and you see the
Did it
piece.
get it?
This piece seems larger now.
Ah.
As you see that it is now about the size of a fingernail.
What material does it look like?
What colour?
What material?
Porcelain.
And white, I'm assuming.
it in my brain.
Can I just nudge my glove with my foot, see if it reacts?
Sure.
Just
The
like-
glove just goes.
Okay. I very cautiously
next up.
lean down with my still gloved hand and just pick up my glove again.
Can this glove be sentient now? Because it just goes.
As you hold the glove now, you just look at it, it goes.
Once per day, you can talk to the glove.
But all it'll say is.
Yeah.
It's a glove.
doing?
Like, what do we expect?
I'm very wary of my own glove now.
Fair enough.
Where is like, okay,
I'm-
like
I'm-
have I
I'm-
noticed the piece has got bigger as
We
well?
know this ending.
To be fair, you didn't know about the piece much.
I saw it on the blade.
Yeah.
On the
You'd have heard what I said to Anstig, and you're like,
Yeah.
It was seemingly a very small shard at that point,
Okay.
seemingly having grown larger now to about the size of a fingernail.
So, does it look like said mask? Does it look like a mask?
It looks like a piece of porcelain.
A piece of porcelain.
It's about that big, you couldn't really make out any features.
Oh, right, okay.
Time
I'm feeling. Oh,
Strength check, you two.
I think we might
We were having a snack break.
might need to sit on the ground.
Hey, I'm not pulling you to sit around.
Well,
something might have to happen.
we might need
You're able to
to send Yorks away for a bit.
Log slightly, just wander past. Strength check again.
They could be.
18.
They could also
You
die.
heft the last, fifth one down.
I don't think we want an
Fucking
orc
neat
to
pile now.
become possessed.
That's one.
I think we've already got that. There's an orc that was digging around there, and then suddenly just walked off.
He was an archaeologist.
Oh!
Tim, get back to work.
The hand that's holding the glove.
Yes.
I would light up flame that hand to see if my glove I'm holding reacts to that. I always cast with the glove on anyway. It shouldn't react.
You light it up. No reaction.
Okay, keeping the flame up on both hands, I slowly put the glove back on.
Okay, you put the glove back on. And again, just same as it was.
Okay, I now turn my attention to the clump of earth that you're
It's
holding.
like that big.
Keeping
As
the
it's
flame up
seemingly see-through in
towards
your hand, you see
Yeah.
it seemingly moving around in the earth.
Don't get too close to it.
I keep the flame up between it and my
As you see that seemingly among this clump of earth, you seemingly have also gathered up an earthworm. As the piece of shard meets the earthworm and seemingly passes through the earthworm, seemingly consuming it. As you see it then get bigger to about the size of half of a index finger.
No one touch this. It eats. So far as I know, it only eats worms.
I mean, I'm not
Well,
planning on touching the
Lots of things
scary
eat worms,
thing.
Alistair.
What? Just to go and check.
Porcelain just shouldn't eat worms.
If I'm
Little
standing here
bears.
now, my hands up. What's directly looking at
Is
the
that
glove?
the
Are
spiky
you
thing?
behind
Sounds like
the
it's
mage
very
hand, or are you
It's sort of like this.
Yeah.
We're
It's
quick.
like it's a distance away.
Yeah.
course.
I'd
Like
like
a-
to send a little flame just to float out and meet the dirt.
Like into the mage hand.
Remembering
Just
with
into
the,
the soil.
thinking of the explosion,
It
flooding
would affect
potion.
the hand, it should point it out.
Like,
I'm just thinking of the potion exploding in someone's face. I put it a bit further away.
Would you?
The hand's not made of glass.
I know, but it's
But
got.
Lord knows it would react to the
Yeah.
flame.
Would you mind if I?
I don't think. I mean,
I
we
don't-
haven't had much
Possibly not
help
a good
of
idea.
good fortune with your
What are you
flame.
trying to say?
Well, you touched something else and exploded and blinded someone.
Well, how am I supposed to know within it?
It's going to be a lot more.
Well, maybe we try other things before we start putting fire to it.
Sacred fire.
Well,
We're
Okay.
gonna melt it.
Sacred fire.
If anything, it'll bless it. It's the whole point. If it reacts, it's evil.
Yeah, last time something reacted, it exploded and blinded
Well, it must
someone.
have been
I feel like
evil
I'm
then.
looping here. Let's.
I'm keeping my hands right up towards it. It's between my face and it, just in case. It's wary of the face.
Don't touch it. Okay, I'm gonna edge
Fine.
closer to it, and I get the thing to hold it like tightly.
Okay?
If I can,
You're holding it like
like a clump.
an enclosed space.
Yeah,
Like there is no escape for anything
yeah.
inside
Okay,
it.
so
And as you hover it closer and closer,
does my hand start to break down, or does my hand
the
start?
hand is not breaking down at the
Okay.
moment, but you start to see the mud inside boil
Huh.
and start to bubble
Well, that's
inside.
not-
As
Okay,
it's
we know it's
about-
bad, and I pull
It's
away.
about maybe a foot away now, and it starts to bubble.
Hold on.
And
You know it's reacting to holy
Boy.
magic. You want to take it away from that.
Yes, because I don't know.
You want to be
what's-
getting rid of whatever that thing is.
I,
It's the best
I
way
don't.
to do it.
Well, we don't know if it's going to try and defend itself.
Well, almost certainly.
Yes.
But against the god, what chance has it got?
strength check, you two.
Ew.
15.
Okay, you both are able to heft up the log. Seemingly, I've shown you up a little bit there, Tim.
Just loosen it up.
Repeatedly. That natural 20 took all my
And
strength.
she seems to take a solid lead on this one and just lead it through very confidently.
This is the ash.
And
There you go.
and towards the back, strength check.
16.
As you're both able to doom, place them down, and it's a solid pile of about 6 long logs.
Cool. Okay, there you go, Mr. Cool Teeth Man.
Very kind of you to do that for me. There you go. As he just holds out in his hand, big meaty hand, 4 gold.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job done.
How much does life take?
I mean, we split it 50-50.
Okay.
Oh, bad.
Now we've had recent disagreements.
Oh, stir. Okay,
Right,
so
sorry,
What's going on over here?
back to this odd chemistry experiment
Back to
going
the
on.
mantis, I guess. Right.
What have you got?
I mean, something bad's gonna happen.
Something bad always
Either way. Whether you move it away or move it closer, something bad's gonna happen. We know that.
What is
Yep.
So it's
Let's
eating.
okay.
You want to let us keep going?
Let's get away from people.
Oh,
Alright.
Orcs.
Also, people.
They're orcs. Hey, I'll take eventually.
Don't make it
So
awkward.
they'd be really hardy if it exploded and they'd be fine.
And they're trying to do a job.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm
We are a
slowly
whole town.
inking my hand closer. Just,
I know you. I'm with you on this. But let's just. I put it 30 feet up in the air.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Don't. We're gonna bring it away
What's the
from
range of
people.
sacred flame?
We're gonna bring it away from
Range of
people.
sacred flame is that far?
Twice the range of main hand.
Oh my god! Don't. We are doing this, but we're not doing
Is
it around
Combine
people.
doing that?
Oh my god!
Combine is very heavily considering doing that.
What is
We are
it?
doing it, but we're not doing it around people.
Dex save for the mage hand, please.
No, hasn't fired it yet.
Oh.
Hasn't fired it yet. He's just turning his hand
Searing
to
it.
That's.
build the flame up.
Oh my god!
And you see, just see me like a hob fire just going.
Where is
Is
a
the
place
fire actually
of
hot?
It isn't hot to
Yeah.
the touch, but it is seemingly a heat coming from it. You can
Okay.
you can see the waves of
Guys,
seemingly some kind of radiated
what's going
heat.
on? Why are we having
Boyd
a...
found
There's a-
something in the rubble, and then it attached to his glove. The glove tried to jump on his face. then it attacked my foot, and now it's got bigger, and now it's just eating a worm.
Oh, standard.
Though this does seem to be a common occurrence.
Is this
So-
one of
wait,
Where
our...
is
so
there
we're-
a spot
Okay,
that's
wait,
empty?
so we're gonna burn it,
Like a
but we
good
want to
area
burn
that's
it not
empty
like
area.
the
The
orcs.
construction.
I want to burn
site, I
it
suppose?
somewhere
It's a
we
general
can
idea.
As there seems,
In the-
as there seems to be
So-
still kind of
Can we
the
take it inside? Can
brickwork.
we take it to the Roman temple?
I save it.
No!
I mean, look, let's just walk over there.
I mean, that just
That's
seems
not
like
a-
a
that's
decent
not a
idea.
site.
An empty spot that's not in construction because that could be worse.
There
but
is grassland
Yeah.
seemingly towards
Let's just go to a.
back, if you like.
Yeah, let's go to there.
Okay.
I don't want to be around people or around where the
You
area.
hover it towards the grassland.
Yep. Okay then.
Floats away. The orcs have just stopped working for a second, just like, I have no idea what's going on.
I'm
but it's gonna
tracking
be
this as
interesting.
it moves now.
The dirt is evil, guys.
Ah, knew
I'm
it!
going to make sure I'm kind of stood a bit in front of you. Just in case.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you going to do to this?
Well, it's more what Kaboin wants to do. Kaboin! I can hear the ding when you make a decision. It's like a alarm bell.
The coin is a double-headed coin means nothing. Just spins
I mean-
the coin. Doesn't even look at it.
Okay.
He knows what it's done.
Okay, then I
flame
lower
gets
it down
slightly larger.
to just be in front of about to his height, but in the open field.
Tim,
Oh my god.
get your shield out.
But
Yeah,
he's
so
just
excited, I
holding
love it.
He
So what
can't-
are you doing?
He can't help himself.
I put my shield in front of me and Shula.
Big shield.
I'm in front of
Well,
her,
yeah,
so-
the size, the size
There
of
you
a
are,
turtle shell.
okay.
And you just kind of
I like-
behind the shield.
I like I'm wrapping it round so like the sheet
I'm
between the
scanning.
shield and me.
That way.
If you're really
Basically,
got
just place your arm ahead of Shooter.
Yeah.
Place it
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks.
Okay, Kaboin. Do what you want to do. I'm not taking responsibility. Because I just didn't want you to do it around me.
What's the distance between it and everybody else?
At this point, maybe I'm guessing you didn't follow it as you moved.
No, no,
out.
I'm taking a maximum of, a minimum of
So
10
30
feet
feet,
away.
I'm guessing.
10 to
10?
20 feet.
10 to 20. Okay, so
however,
about 15 feet.
yeah, 15 feet, yeah, say that.
As it hovers about 15 feet away from where Alistair is seemingly just moving his hand
Can you
to
go further back?
hold it out.
I
And it
want to
just
go slightly further.
holds completely within its grasp, and you see it moving a little.
Is it seem to be getting bigger? Just
No,
no? Okay.
no, it just seems to be moving.
Is there anything around it at all?
Foliage, grass.
Okay, can I? How near is the nearest piece of grass to it?
We put a bucket over it.
And rabbits.
And is the big. Is the,
Like, what's the nearest object to it?
it's about like 5-10 feet above the ground, which is covered in grass and mud and all
Could you
kinds of stuff.
lower it just a little bit? Don't put it on the floor. Just
Right.
lower it a little.
I lower it about half a foot.
Okay. I want to send the flame
like-
so that it goes just underneath it and hits the grass beneath it.
No, it's not. Oh, it's like a 3.5.
Okay, lower it a bit more than that.
How high do you want it?
Just above the grass.
Okay, about half a foot above the grass.
Okay, as you cast the flame, and it just goes like a discus and just stops under the glove, you see once again the mud seemingly boil and bubble inside this pressurized pocket caused by the hand. As you start to see the hand seemingly cracks appear around it. As suddenly, boom! And all the mud and everything just explodes outwards.
Oh, it's not going to make me smell any worse.
Oh, you're a good distance away. It doesn't really hit you.
Okay.
Like a couple of flecks go. Ugh.
Thank God for that.
Got hit by a glove.
What's left?
I go out and look.
Nothing.
Is the
Just a
worm
little bit
there?
of mist.
I go over to have a look.
Yeah.
Is the
no.
worm
The
visible at any
crater,
point in that?
whatever.
The worm's
the
fully
worm.
been devoured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worm's gone.
It ain't the
Okay.
worm.
The one was never going to
We
come
haven't
from
seen
That one was
this
nice.
piece.
You have lost the life of the bird.
Add that to the list.
What does,
We
what
haven't
does the
seen
crater
this
look
piece at
like?
any point.
There's no crater. It just
You said
literally
there's
it was
mud.
it was above and just went
Okay.
How much XP
I
do
go
we
up
get
to
for
see
the
if
worm?
that isn't.
0. It's a worm, you monster.
Minus one
Excellent.
XP.
0.
That's less than one.
Okay. So I haven't seen
How
this
much
piece
less?
since. The flame went in, the piece
After the
has
explosion,
not been
no.
seen. Okay. I throw a glance back to where I found it,
Okay.
and then just as courtesy, charge up another set
just-
of my hands.
You keep an eye on this area. I'm going to go back to the where we buried.
There's probably more of it.
Yeah. That's
Of
one we're going
what?
to have a look. this porcelain seems to be growing in this
Right,
area.
well, I'll come and help you because I can use mage too.
Awesome.
I just stick with Alistair.
This wouldn't
Because
be.
you're going to get in trouble.
You say porcelain. This wouldn't be the same type, would it?
It was too small to really tell.
What about the other Orville?
What do you mean? What about him?
What about his mask?
I mean, they're the same mask, but there's lots of porcelain.
Where's he now?
I'm assuming he's still by the carriage.
Can I see him?
You see Orville, he's just tending to the horses, don't really pay much attention, just seemingly hunched over.
Did he get to see? Oh, we weren't focusing on didn't see him who acted the
What are you
version, yeah.
thinking, boy?
I don't know. If this is anything to do with Orcus,
If anything, I think
I'm
we would.
taking my
I
chances.
think
No,
we
they're
should
orcs,
tell.
it's not the
I think we
same
should
thing.
tell the merchant because this is her property. This is going to be her
It is.
her area, like where she's going to be working.
He.
And he. Oh my god! I'm not even realising I'm doing it now. I'm thinking he. I need to give him a piece of paper that says he.
How are the orcs reacting to the circle?
Don't worry, I get
The orcs are
confused.
just like-
I get confused with you mammals.
The orcs ain't
as
too
well.
particularly bothered, they're just carrying on with their work. They've obviously
We all
got
look
death.
the
I turned to the one with the biggest
You kind of
ears.
do.
Why can't we
The
wear all
obviously the
different
one in
coloured
charge.
clothes?
Tucker.
Yeah, it's.
You haven't
it's all
seen anything
weird.
like this
You got
before,
this,
have you?
like, you got this pink thing going on. It's. You know, you.
What are you saying, Billy Man?
It's hot. It's hot outside. It's
No one's
closed,
found
it's-
pieces
Shut up.
from that rubble before. It's white
It's a good job you got
fragments.
different hairs. That's a nice distinguisher.
How do you tell each other?
Sorry, we ain't seen nothing about that.
If
No,
you do find any, don't touch them.
okay, I'll keep that in
You'll
mind.
know when you see one, because they won't.
And if you get the chance, show me how you do that thing with your beard. I could do with that.
What beard?
Or was that
It was
just
a
your...
moustache. It was a
Well, that's very impressive.
It was moustache, wasn't it? Like a
Yeah, handlebar
That was
moustache,
it, yeah.
leads down white,
Yeah.
and then two tusks just
Yeah.
You've,
Yeah.
you've sculpted that very well.
Really?
Yeah, very kind of. Painful too, but whatever.
Yeah,
Like, it smells a bit different.
it's worth it.
I mean, I could put some, I could use a chisel, put an indentation in your tooth if you like, but I don't think you'd like it.
I wasn't talking about the teeth. I meant more the hair.
Oh man, I take so much pride in my teeth. He just grips them like, oh yeah.
Oh, your teeth are impressive for sure.
And don't I know?
You'll appreciate that dwarves go for the hair first.
As a walk past, he has a thing.
I've heard that about
We
dwarves.
should put a hat on.
I'm still saying, is there anything moving? Anything reacting at all? Nothing.
Strange species.
And that'll be it.
I keep checking.
I walk towards the carriage again.
Okay, you walk towards the carriage, and, well,
Oh,
Orville just jumps down.
What do you want?
How far away is the carriage from us now?
I'd say about 30, 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, lovely. Thank you.
What do you do now?
there's a slight update for the merchant. I think she needs to be aware. He needs to be aware of.
I will notify the merchant if they need to know something. The master trusts my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. There is porcelain that is coming to life inside the area where the construction is being done, and it seems to be, from what I could take a guess at, possessing people and making them walk away.
Porcelain, you say? Oh, porcelain.
It could. We did bury the old Orville there, or Caboyne
Alistair.
did. You can't know. You can't know. He smashed the mask there, and the body kind of was.
Alice, shut up!
Yeah, I mean,
Orville?
we didn't bury him. He set a house on fire and it fell on him.
You guys kill Orvilles?
He was going to kill us, and he did kill.
Are you
We're
Orville's
not going
killed
to kill-
people?
We're not going to kill you.
No.
Orvilles don't kill
What?
people. Orvilles kill those who they're told to kill. For the master.
There's no difference.
Orville killed Thornton, and then he went on to attacking us. He kind of opened her like a.
Orvilles can kill their master?
Yes. Oh, why did you say
Is
that?
this
I
audible
didn't
from 40
expect him
feet
to
away?
take that as a.
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
Interesting. I didn't think of that.
I think he kind of went wrong.
That little bastard. I understand that.
But then he kind of got.
Alistair?
Do you not?
Let's not mention that bit.
He's going to war.
Do you not like your master?
I walk away back into the construction site.
This is much safer.
Let's It didn't. After he did.
Tuthgar's wondering what you're doing.
He didn't. It didn't end. It didn't end well for Orville.
He's still
Once again, you can't kill your master. That's bad.
Exactly. And I leave it at that.
Orville, do you not like your master?
I love my master. Why wouldn't I?
Well, then you don't need to worry about killing him.
But an Orville killed your master. That can happen.
Orville,
What are you doing?
you ever seen the other side of your mask, the inside?
Yeah, totally have.
You can only see the inside.
Is there anything etched into it?
As he plucks it away, and you see that there is kind of, again, that kind of haired face, but it seems like odd membranous hair, just poking out of the skin. And those same collectively eyes, yellow, collected into the section, right?
Don't see anything.
Any markings or symbols?
No, you see something.
Do I?
Do we?
Perceptions?
Should I say one disadvantage because I'm 40 feet away?
No.
I can't see.
16.
14.
14.
5.
You see a mask.
Looks like a mask.
I see
You
the outline of the
guys,
person.
you guys don't see any etchings or anything inside, just a mask.
Do you mind if I just double? I could run my thumb along it, just.
You reaching out to it, it's just
Do you
like,
mind?
Okay.
I just run my thumb along where it was.
like as he reaches out and you see that like those membranous hairs poke out of the skin of his arms as well.
And
There you
I
go.
just
Come
run-
on, reach towards it.
I run my thumb along the bit where the symbol was before. Is there any texture difference or anything like that? It seems like it's been filled in or anything
No
to cover it.
smudges or anything that you can see, it just seems to be that.
Was it like a smudge or was it like engraved?
It seems
That's-
engraved.
Do I feel anything to cover like film in any texture
There
difference?
seems to be nothing like a filament or anything.
Okay, alright then. Cool. It's fine,
Anything
isn't it?
there?
Nope, nothing there.
Thanks. Glad. I was a little curious about that.
Be alright then.
There. Thanks. I feel much better by myself now.
I'm happy for you.
Don't pander to me.
I'm not-
I learned what that word means too.
Let's just
I'm
see
still
if we
going.
can find some more.
It's 5 in a row.
Stop that, really.
Wait, are you pointing at him?
No, at where
You
this
maintain
pilot
that
was.
flame.
Yeah, he's not letting his guard down on this.
Okay. Let's
At this point,
let's
Tucker is
put-
really like, okay, what are you doing?
Let's put Kaboy into like.
So just see what just happened.
What?
The dirt that just,
The dirt beat stuff.
well, something ate it first and seemed
Someone ate the dirt.
Something in the dirt ate a worm that was in the dirt.
Something in the dirt ate a worm in the dirt.
that piece of, I don't
We're
know.
making a song.
Something in the dirt made a worm in the dirt. And a boo. Where's my banjo?
Well, if you see any more of those white pieces, be very careful.
I was sure to keep an eye on.
They're hungry.
Maybe
What
when-
exactly are you doing with that?
Just making sure it doesn't come back.
Okay.
It was there.
Really?
And then
There. You mean the floor?
it was there. I point to like roughly where it was.
The floor?
Then I this
Where you're eternally trying to burn?
this.
It was
when
over there
near it-
before.
Now it's gone. I hope it's been.
Well, it was under the floor.
It was on top, sort of floating. It wasn't natural. Unlike being.
Nothing about this is natural.
Can I
But yeah,
scratch
because
straight
you're
the dirt
acting
with my foot?
completely rational and natural.
The dirt where we smashed the mass.
Oh yeah, if you want to head over.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay. He lowers
Oh,
his hands.
yeah.
So
As you
finally.
as you run your foot through, nothing.
What did you expect it from? It's probably all gone into eat worms or whatever you saw.
No, I mean it went.
I mean, it's slightly blown back
Why
blades
did
of
he
grass,
eat?
but that's about it.
Can I go right to the spot where where we initially where Kaboy smashed the mask at the construction site? Yeah, was that where? Is anything there moving with my dirt? I've got fingerless gloves, so I can't.
You don't see anything.
What are you looking
I don't
for?
trust that.
Yeah.
You don't see anything.
Do you?
What are you looking for? I haven't taken my eyes off this spot. I've lowered the flame.
I just used my
I'm
sword
looking
to
for any remnants of
scuff through some of the dirt.
whatever that thing was.
I mean,
Just
I could potentially walk around the site and see if there's anything magical.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I cast detect magic.
Why are we looking for this
clever.
thing?
Because I don't like things that
You
try to...
sense nothing around the area. Seemingly there seems to have been a sort of trail that led seemingly out towards the spot where there was the explosion. Nothing after that. And seemingly a fainter trail that seemingly walked away from the site and then out seemingly towards Phandlin and leaving. And then coming from the carriage, you sense a whole lot of magic.
Oh, magical. Well,
Nothing here.
Also, I'd probably glow
where
with
we've
it.
just burnt it, there is.
I'd probably glow.
But there's
Which
something for going
Detect
out
magic.
What kind of magic?
of Fedland. What kind of magic? I wouldn't know that.
Ooh, undead.
And then
What, right
Like
there.
necromancy.
Right there. Where I just
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't love that.
You start trying to burn my work, please.
It won't
I
burn.
take pride in my work.
It won't burn. It's not that kind of fire.
As he looks, he's like,
Huh, you're right. What are you doing with that?
Did you say one of your workers left?
Yeah, one of my workers left.
What
He
way
said he
did
was sweeping out the place. He did, and then he just stopped.
What way did he go?
And said he left. He left out of town.
Is it in the same? Does he like point in a direction?
he points out to like out of Phandlin.
Okay. And is it the same way that I saw the?
It's the way you detected the trail leave, yes.
Okay.
Where is the energy coming from?
That way.
No, the one you found here.
Oh, that was the remnants of what we had.
That was what we've just done.
And there's still energy there.
It's like a trail of, like, where we're making our way.
Seemingly
Is
just
it more
kind of
like
like a purplish bluish trail.
Okay. That's probably me.
I go near where I burnt it, wave my hand over the space.
Nothing.
You see anything?
You see absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Just the golden
The non-magic
glow
uses
of
like
just
magic.
you?
I assume they're doing something, right?
You see what's going about that?
Sometimes they do this sort of weird magic-y stuff. I don't know how it works.
Don't think we're smart enough.
You love that, man.
I got no clue. Not gonna lie. I don't know what they're doing either, Tim.
Anything from
It's a
him?
mystery to me. I have to see my master doing things. Mystery to me too.
Is it really a mystery to him?
What about him?
It's always a
I point to
mystery.
Ordo.
That's
Oh,
me
you wanna see
asking.
magic?
No, roll
Is
insight
insight.
on him.
Sure, roll me an insight.
8. It's a
You seem
mystery.
to tell the truth.
Is there-
Just looking down at the construction site.
Mm-hmm.
What's the quality of their construction? Does it look like they're good at woodworking?
It's solid woodwork. They seem to know what they're doing.
Cool. Good to know.
Is there magical energy coming from Orville?
Yes, but not purple.
But not purple.
This seems like an odd orange.
Okay.
Anything?
Like a lemon.
An orangey glow.
Well, that's new. Nothing from the mask, though.
Mask? I look intently
Oh,
at
going
the
from his
mask.
mask? No,
No,
nothing at all.
nothing from the
Boy
mask.
breathes for the first time in this entire.
Oh, wow, he's been on his breath.
He drops to exhaustion.
Is the energy, the magical energy from the carriage, is that purple or is that?
That seems to be a swirling rainbow.
a rainbow. Okay.
You can't make out
How does
what's
Sheila
going
react
on.
to seeing that? Is there any visible reaction to that?
He is very powerful.
Which one?
The guy inside.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're talking about demons, goes to figure.
And you feel, actually, no, I'm gonna write this.
He's very rich.
What did I say?
Well, you called them a demon.
Yeah, that's, I kind of have to. Zealous cleric, see the tiefling. It's not an option.
There is no other word for
To be
them.
fair, at least he knows I think he's a demon. So it's not like I'm pretending to think he's not. He saw my reaction I went into that. I don't know. Seemed quite pleased by my reaction. Go figure, he was a demon, he'd delight in that.
Oh, so what job did he send you to do? You just wandered off.
Oh, we're doing jobs for the demon now.
Well, when
As
he
you
paid,
have said these words,
Wants to increase production.
Oh!
We will
Can I
never
make
know
that?
what that
not-
says.
We will never find out what just
drink. I've got no.
The note's been lost to the astral sea.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I just go and grab it.
I think Arron needs to do this now, just out of pure commitment.
Yeah, I'm trying not to snag a wire. Sorry, Cameron.
Who's this for?
That is for Sheila. As you've said those words, in your mind's eye, this seemingly writes.
You're right, Sheila.
Visible reaction.
Yeah, I like cringe a little bit.
Ah.
What's going on? What are you getting?
You can hear us.
Of course you can hear us.
Right, okay. Sheila.
Hello. You always hear us.
I hear everything!
I'm not looking at. I'm looking at the coach. With its proper title. He probably knows what's going on too, but he won't tell us.
Where? Okay, we're going to put a pin in this.
He knows a lot.
You saw a trail. Should I say where the trail of?
It leads out of town.
Okay.
So we follow the trail.
I'll follow your call on this. Where do you think we should follow this, or should we look for more glass stuff, more for?
Don't know.
Oh yeah, we gotta go
think
kill Glassstaff.
If we follow it, we might deal with what's happening in town. But we also probably need to find Glassstaff.
Don't look like McAvoy and he's sucked.
What do you need? With your brother and everything, you seem...
You're never supposed to
Hopefully
kill
that
him.
can be dealt with later.
I mean, you know that I'm not super hot on killing people, but sometimes
I'm not 100% about the
he did
Blacks.
some stuff
the black spider.
and I didn't like it.
What do you mean?
When we were leaving, he did this weird thing with his eyes, kind of shifted. What exactly did they
Like
do
the
again?
nose eyes?
You wouldn't like it if you killed and stuffed your god.
He did. His eyes went
No, so I
red,
wouldn't.
and then they wiped back to normal.
What? I didn't say it.
My exact thoughts.
I'd let you kill him as well.
I'm not 100% he is who he says he is.
You don't want to.
Who else would he be?
I have no idea. But the fact that he just walked in and Glassstaff was gone, and apparently he's a bigger player than Glassstaff. Why would he? And then Glassstaff just it doesn't feel right to me. I'm not. I think might be playing some kind of game.
What else could we do?
I don't know, but I think it's something to consider that the one they have in prison may not be the actual person in prison.
Maybe there's a way we can find out if he is what he is.
Let's find the other one and ask.
I don't have anything that can discern that.
No.
Let's ask forcefully.
Listen,
then.
guys, it seems like
you could use your magic your detect magic. You might be able to see what kind of a type of
Potentially.
school of magic. Because if it's transmutation or illusion or
How
anything
does
like
he
that,
know so much? If he's not linked.
probably giving enough information to make to bait us into believing. I could go around in circles about this of me finding a reason from why he's lying, but I just have a mistrust of that particular.
The merchant
circumstance.
wants the spider dead.
If you're his sister, you should be able to ask him
the
something
spider
that
dead.
only you two would share.
We're not that close. I wasn't
Do you
even
have-
aware I had a brother.
Any moment that it was just you two together. Okay.
Do you have to kill him?
Yes.
Why?
And I point to the carriage.
Are you sure? 'Cause if you got a brother, that's
We could kill the
I
person
have a
in the
brother. I
carriage
have a
instead.
brother.
not everybody gets to have a brother.
Make it sound like it'll be easy.
Mm-hmm. Said he's a nuisance. Not that he's gone.
But that was designed.
Well, sometimes brothers are going to be a nuisance.
Sheila.
But you don't have to kill them.
Hey, Orville.
Yeah!
How many of you are there?
How many of who?
Orvilles.
One.
Of the Orvilles, as many as there are people in the company, in the organization.
How many people are in the company?
I don't know, I don't keep count. Well, maybe 100, 102. Could be off.
It's your call, Stuart. We go and kill the guy who's left town. We kill your brother, or
Don't
we kill
have
the
to
person
kill
in the coach.
Anyone.
I don't think we'd stand a chance against him.
Oh. What would you suggest, Cowboy? And then you're normally quite secretive. What plans do you have up your short little sleeves?
He lights up the flame.
Oh my god, please.
What are you trying to say? I have no idea what's going on here any better than the rest of you do. All I know is I don't trust that, I point to the coach, I don't trust that, back at the construction site, or any of the rest of this. The more killing we do, the deeper in we get, the worse this gets.
So what, we just track someone down and ask them nicely?
I mean, we could try.
Right,
As long as it turns out that it's not glassed up.
How does Knife react
ask him.
to that? Any physical response, or is she just
Just
staring
staring you
down?
down.
Okay, he puts the flame down.
She's cool as ice.
I wish I could tell you more. If I could, I would.
Shoot
I mean,
him up.
whether the guy they have is or is not the Black Spider, we're not going to be able to kill him while they've got him prisoner.
They want to kill him anyway.
So does it matter if
Don't
they
think
kill
the
him or we
merchant
do?
would be happy with that.
It matters if he's killed within the bounds of the law or not.
There's one more thing. Merchant wants the spider's head as proof.
Oh, of course you would.
Can we kill someone who's also like you but isn't him then and use their head? How many of you
We're
are?
gonna
If he's
hang
not
the
who he
spider
says he is,
anyway.
it will be an illusion. The hair won't be real.
Can we
That's
just knock him out?
how we'll know we've killed the proper one.
I don't like where this is going.
You never like that.
Well, listen, guys, it seems like
Have I
there's a
been
bunch
wrong?
of options, and some of them have killing people in them, and some of them don't necessarily have killing people in them. So why don't we start with the one that doesn't have to have killing people in it, because that seems nicer.
Seems the best
No,
one.
there's a trail to follow, and we don't know what's there, and it might not be killing. And it might be glassed up, in which case that's one of the few times that the killing's okay.
It
I'll
is.
follow you, Tim.
Right, let's
Right.
go track down this person then.
I'm happy to get rid of.
There's a way to not kill your brother
Once
and
again.
kill you.
Doesn't matter to me. Sure, I barely know him.
Whatever semblance of Orcus is around him, I'll get rid of that. I want to use my peripherals to see how Orville reacts to me wanting to get rid of
You're
Orcus.
enough of a distance away and he doesn't seem to be paying any much
Okay,
attention.
Oh, so I was saying that so he could hear.
Oh. Okay, well you raise your voice about the Orcus and roll perception.
22. Like this is insane right now.
As you raise your voice on Orcus,
Like
you
25,
immediately
like 25.
saw his back seemingly prick up, and you saw seemingly his shoulder blades uncurl under his cloak,
Dead, not suspicious.
and then just back in.
Was it more of like a? Do like a
It seemed like two protrusions just poked out for a second and then
That
back in.
seemed like I want to stop you. Like a way of aggressive way of like I want to stop that from happening. Like didn't want me to get rid of.
You have no idea what
Okay.
that means.
Yeah.
You basically just it
It seemed
almost looked
aggressive.
like his shoulder blades just
Yeah.
stuck out his back and then went back in.
It's aggressive to my like.
It seemed
Yeah.
in response.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
You want
seemingly
to be
like
careful
a-
throwing God's names around like that. They don't
Yeah.
take kindly to being used in vain.
Mhm.
Unless, of course, you're not using it in vain.
No, I'm just testing the water.
With a God.
Nope.
Water of the six or what?
Let's go. As we get a distance
Where
away,
are we
then I
going?
talk to
We're just
Kaboy
heading
about
out of
Yeah,
town.
what I
You
saw.
can follow this
I get-
trail.
I'll
With
talk
the trail.
Kaboy. This is what I don't want to say in front of Orville, but he seemed to respond quite, I don't know, uncomfortably or aggressively towards me wanting to stop Orcus.
So the last one did.
Mm.
Can't I respond much more comfortably to Walkers myself?
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I was testing to see what.
Intelligence of 10.
That's average.
As you guys are heading
I'm not
having
sure
this
it's
conversation, are you all heading outside of
Yeah, but we don't know how
difference
we're
there
going.
is
Even though we
So
can
you
see
just-
the
I know
sun.
vaguely where we're going.
Detect magic lasts 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Well, you can still see that faint kind of purplish trail leading out.
Which way are we going, Sheila?
That mask.
This way.
Got anything to do with Orcus?
Is there any natural trail where the...
Are they like, I was
Footprints?
going to say, they're footprints.
Well,
Yeah,
that-
you see
that
like
perhaps you killed
seemingly heavy
Geneva.
footprints, and you see
To do with Orcus
one set of enormous footprints.
Okay, so they're fairly easy to follow.
As far as I know, this
Like,
undead.
is
Whatever was making this indentation in the dirt was significantly heavy.
Is this
Tim,
the
can
trail?
you- I think so. Can you track the footprints?
Probably, yeah.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna follow the footprints.
So that was
Oh, do I run off there?
I think he's got some stuff to sort out. I mean, he's got the whole eye thing.
Didn't melt a man.
Yeah. That was.
What happened to the tent anyway? That's like, I was inside the tent. Dealing with the body. I come to you, tell me 2 years apart, the tent's gone.
Okay, yeah, I was slightly messing with you at that point. I didn't know you were actually going to believe it. I mean, your beard hadn't grown, nothing had changed in the
I
anywhere.
was disappointed.
Yeah, Tim almost threw everyone down the well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't. I think he realised anyone who was in there. But and Grenville, yeah, and it's. There was a lot happened in those 10 minutes that you were casting a spell.
It was only 10 minutes.
Well, how long does it take? It takes you 10
Well, I've
minutes.
never used it before, I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, take
Oh,
10 minutes.
yeah!
A conversation is happening.
It was only 10 minutes.
No, I
Sorry.
do that more often.
I went down
You
the hole.
two coming or not?
Oh,
We're walking.
sorry.
Just
Yeah.
walk,
You kind of just veered a little off to the side of the road. It's like, oh yeah, walking.
I sort of overhear this and just sort of say, we didn't actually mean to kill Cost.
I don't need to kill anyone. I've been trying to say that since we started.
We didn't mean to kill him.
You saying we didn't need to
Except
kill
last
all of them?
staff.
Doesn't technically
Trying to
call
kill
it
them.
once possession starts.
Ovals and Glassstaff are different.
If they're undead, it's not my business who lives and who dies. Until that point, the soul is intact and keep them alive. It's the rule of nature. Not our job to interfere.
Unless they're bad.
Unless they're bad.
Okay.
Because sometimes they might want to kill you. In which case, get there first.
In that case, there'd still be one death regardless. Which one it is less important.
Depends on who you ask.
I'll bear that in mind.
Depends on the guy.
If you have to kill to save your life, well, that's the way for an action, I suppose. I'm not going to stop you doing that.
What if
I
you
haven't
killed-
yet,
what
have
if you killed to save
Nope.
someone else's?
You've been quite helpful.
I like to think so.
Because I'd probably be mush if you didn't keep,
I think we all be much.
Well, that's not me, that's Tamor you want to thank for that.
I mean, going back to the Goblin
Thank you.
King.
Thank you.
Where are we
Don't
going anyway?
think.
Following
We're
what I
just
can
not
imagine.
following the trail.
From the size of the
I'm following
footprint
the
is an orc.
I'm following the tracks.
You follow the tracks as the
On
purplish
the trail.
trail seems to fade away after 10 minutes.
That's fine. I
Yes,
can't see
you're
the
following
trail
the same
anymore
tracks.
as long as you're following the footprints.
They seem to have gone up, down the road, seemingly standard, and then as you get to that T-junction between civilization, Vanlin, and, well, the rest of the wilderness, seemingly Agatha's place. Go figure. You start to see the trail veer from any of those places and start heading into the woods
So
itself.
how near to Agatha's do we go?
Oh, as in like that direction leads to
Okay.
Agatha's.
That's fine, that's fine.
They seem to have gone completely opposite, straight into the woods.
They've gone into the
Yes.
woods, guys.
Like,
Am I
there's like a
looking at the
slight
tree?
shiver as you pass the crossroads. That's it.
Sure.
Does it look quite gnarly and overgrown?
2 seconds, sure, let's just have a look.
15.
Let's see if it's gnarly.
How much?
15.
15. As you look, you see the occasional crow darting within the tree lines,
Practically.
and you see the occasional flash of purple flesh.
Tree cuts.
Yeah.
Something seems to be scuttling among the foliage.
I'm
do
just,
do
I'm
any of
gonna,
the rest of us see this?
Right, perception.
That
Natural 20.
Yes.
Wow!
Like complete.
Which way do we go?
I
That
turn
way.
around and just walk into Tim.
Safe, there's a crab. No, that way.
That spins her around and pushes her.
This is.
You
that-
shouldn't
this
just
is-
creep
this
up
is
on
me.
someone, Tim. I nearly knocked myself out in your shower.
I mean, I was at the front. I don't know how you came
Well, you
round.
should just stop. Tell people when you're stopping.
Anyway,
What did you see?
things
I
falling
saw
are
the crab.
still.
You saw the crab.
The crab.
Oh, we're going
The purple
in.
crab.
aren't we?
Oh, perception.
Where was it?
Trees.
They
What
look
is
quite
with
gnarly.
me today? 23.
You see crows along the foliage, seemingly dotting between leaves, and then as you are looking for the bullfish, you see purple flesh not moving and eyes looking at you. And as you look closer, you see they're Grenville's eyes,
Wait, the old eyes or the new eyes?
the old eyes.
Just in case it makes a difference what I see, by the way, with the natural 20, it's a 25.
You see it's staring at
Oh.
Alistair.
Oh, yeah. That's something that somehow I forgot.
What?
Right,
We
right.
need a silver sword.
That was
Wow.
why you were wanting to buy the
Yeah.
sword.
Oh, well, didn't we pay for one?
No, I didn't have enough.
Good. Oh!
I actually,
I remember.
was I even, I wasn't even there.
Oh! I forgot that
We have
we
one.
have the gold from the almost.
Oh yeah, we got paid.
Tula, you've got to share the gold.
I mean, a lot happened since we left the.
I've got 2
the-
gold.
the-
How
the
much did you need?
A bit more.
Yeah, we got money.
I don't think there was any persuading her to be honest.
I mean, I think there's 50 gold each in the sack.
How much was it? Was it 50 gold each?
It was 50 gold each.
That's more than this, isn't it?
Do you
That's
hand
enough
tap
for
them?
him.
How
Yes.
far,
Do
how
you
far
just
we
announce
walked
that?
out of town
I mean,
to...
I thought it's probably not wise to hand it out in the middle of the forest.
Oh, so we've got to them.
I can't see from that distance.
What's the
No, they can
what's the name of the town? So I'm getting...
From Fandolin.
Fandolin, yeah, okay, so yeah,
And
yeah, there.
then, that's
Too far, we
Yeah,
only
and you
gone
start, I
too
don't know, have you
far.
started heading into the woods? Or did you stop as soon as you
I
saw
think
something?
it's-
Well, I'm having a
Sort of
conversation
thing
about
for the
silver
trees.
sword now.
I think we should, let's split the party now.
No!
Yeah, that seems wise. Alright, Freddy.
Don't you know that old
I'll wait
adage?
here on my
Don't
own
you go-
to
Well,
make sure
go
it
and look for
doesn't come
clues.
out.
Why do we need this silver sword?
Because your swords, though, because we've already bought that sword.
There's nothing wrong with
Can
it.
I roll
It
to see
will
if
not have
Caboin
as much
knows
effect
anything
on
about
that as
magical
you would
weapons?
hope it to have.
What's it
It
called?
Can I roll to
will.
see if Caboin knows anything about magical weapons?
It will. I think it's nice.
Roll me a history.
So I think you might know something about how that works. You
Mm.
may have not read that book. But that's a 5.
It's
You know magical swords hurt more.
Magical swords.
They have uses. What they
How
are
do
is
you know
yet
if
to
they're
be
made of
decided.
silver?
You don't know the minutiae.
He wasn't that into weapons.
Oh,
They're not
mine
made-
does have a silver necklace on it. No, it doesn't.
that's it needs to
That's
be a
on
silver
the hilt.
On the
silver
hilt,
lined
okay.
sword. It needs the blade actually needs to be
Yeah,
silver.
the blade
So what
actually
you're saying
is-
is if we get attacked by the crab,
It's not a crab.
it's
It's
definitely a crab.
Nope.
It's scuffles.
It's. I didn't want to make anyone
mean, whatever it
panic
is, it's
about
bad.
anything about.
Why do you have a twitch?
I didn't want to make anyone panic or anything like that
Boy,
because
what do
I'm
you have
gonna have
against crabs?
to. It's
So
not
what
a
happened
crab. It's a spined devil.
I'll try everyone.
Pardon?
It's a spined devil.
Oh, devil!
Devil?
Brilliant. Of course
It's a devil. Yeah, I didn't want everyone to. I wanted to get the sword before I told anyone.
Well, what are your swords like?
So
Shit.
it's not silver. They're not.
Metal.
You can tell the difference between trees, but not metal.
Well, I
Give it here. Can I
didn't
inspect?
sail. I didn't sail on a metal ship.
Can I inspect your swords?
How?
That doesn't exist.
No,
like,
that
that
would
would make
sink.
no sense whatsoever.
I know that.
Like,
I know.
Can I
that,
do a
you know,
generic history roll just on the word devil?
Well, it's significantly
To
heavy
see what
weapons.
comes to Caboin's mind first when he hears
Wow.
it's a devil! He goes, oh, I know about those, yeah.
Roll me a history.
Tell me that meme with that cat that just tries to see the Matrix.
That's much harder than wood.
They actually tried to build one in the port that I was at once.
On just the
Titanic.
word devil.
Let me have
So,
a look.
Aaron,
Take your pick.
Oh, I'm thinking
If this is the one in that coat,
Yeah,
you're going
but,
really bad. If you show me a
don't
teeth
name.
now, that's so bad.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
1.
Is that a common
Two.
word in your language?
Three.
I've seen the picture.
Four.
Well, no, the port
Six,
wasn't. They didn't speak
seven.
the language.
8,
Well,
9, 10.
Okay.
In a port, the name of which I can't remember.
So
Can
I think
still
we need to
to.
prep at least one or two of us with something silver.
Does it,
Is the
Can I
is
expect
the
silver
devil
would be
still
more-
watching us as we have this conversation in the middle of the battle?
but
more
can we
effective.
still
Tim,
can't tell.
Tim, the devil is always watching.
It seems to have
We
moved since
can,
then.
but it doesn't. It kind of has a hide that is very guarded against anything but.
I like that sacred flame.
Well,
What about this?
It's magic, so it's not.
What do you remember, Alistair?
magical?
I'm inspecting
It's,
Tim's
it is resistant to fire and magic.
Well, it's not fire.
Okay, as you go through them,
Flames.
seems standard
Technically
axe,
magic, I suppose.
daggers.
So it's
It's
double
magic.
resistance. Resistance to magic.
Really, like,
and
It's
fire.
not a fire. How many times
As you
do I
find
have to tell you
Talon, though, you see that it is silvered, but also has a magical edge to it.
Do I see the magic web? I imagine
Oh, you
it's
feel
silvered.
Like as you just check the
Yeah.
blade, you like feel something is
But I
there.
wouldn't
It's like there's a
want one
faint
side
green
was going down to
glow.
the habit. Yeah.
Where is that?
Oh, I'm holding it. Oh, I can bring it down.
No.
I was about to say
I
perfect.
did ask, do we need the sauce? You're like, it's not going to come up.
I didn't think we would, but apparently we do. Because you went, I want to check those swords.
Prop tower, not as
Hazel,
much run.
quickly, do a quick run.
I'm not sprinting down the street with swords.
That's a
how
good
you get
idea.
arrested.
That is how you
No.
Advice for anyone watching: don't sprint with swords. It's a
Don't
bad
run with swords,
idea.
it's worse than scissors.
Oh, yeah. This one's.
Tan needs to look more impressive.
What?
It's cold out here.
Large on it.
Okay. So
This one could work, surely.
I think we need one more. We've got. I mean, you two seem to be.
Where did we get that sword anyway?
This was in the manor.
I don't remember finding it.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that. Yeah, I almost fell off a cliff for it.
Yeah.
And I got this. Yeah, and I take out the mushy scroll, the one that's like got the og scroll. There, and I have this.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm actually really look.
You spilled something on it.
Yeah, health potion went over it.
So if you said eat that,
I'm not going to eat it.
it would heal you, right?
No,
This is a good sword, Tim.
I think you need to have the whole potion.
I mean, I literally.
And that came with
Definitely. I thought you used
that sword.
So they're in a
No.
chest
Okay.
and
You
they're
should
like
keep on
I've been
using
lonely
using
off
this
the
one.
edge of a
Keep
cliff.
on using it.
No idea why I
especially
did
in
this.
Because it, it has a plus
Yeah,
one
I
to
think we're-
No,
damage.
that's not the one. But I recognise it from the painting now.
Oh right, okay.
Keep
That's
using
the one.
use it
That's
even
it.
more. All of the
Well,
time, exclusively.
It
Well,
was.
why have we not been using that thing before?
Tim has been
He
using it.
has been using it.
Jesus.
He always uses it.
So I spend most of the time keeping him alive from behind.
I think you seem to focus on the bad aspects of people who may not be actually too bad. Like I mean, the tiefling. You focus on the devil side of them.
It's an actual devil.
I think the tiefling might be bad.
I mean, but we don't know
You
that.
think?
With all
But
due
he
doesn't want
respect
us to
to
kill
our
just one
clerics,
person,
we're
he
just
wants us to
living
kill
in
two
forest.
people.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm trying to nip this in the bud before we meet anyone else who is tiefling based.
How is the devil doing?
You can't see it anymore.
I can't see the devil.
Let's okay.
You
Alice,
can't
It's
see
the
it.
greatest trick he ever
Do
pulled.
we need another sword or not?
I would recommend
Then let's
it.
go back.
That- I've been tr-
We walk back to get another sword.
Do
Okay.
I want to. I would.
We're walking somewhere. We either carry
I
on
mean,
or
it
we
could be
go
too
back.
late by the time we
It's
get back
starting
to
to
town.
get dark.
Then we walk back quickly. You've got fire, light the way.
Ooh.
I cast light
On what?
on my shield.
On
Okay.
the road.
You cast it and then.
How many
Just
times have you
faint
It's
glow.
not actually fire. Okay?
No, this is, and I produced loads.
It's not fire. That's fire. I like to take a flame comparison.
Okay.
See?
I just light a torch and stride ahead into the dark anyway as I go past.
You now have
I go
60
inside.
feet of light from
You
my
start
shield.
walking back and you make it towards Fandlin. It's around night time at this point.
So they're probably gonna be the shops. The blacks are probably gonna be closed.
Bang on the door of the blacksmith shop.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't anger
No,
them,
no.
I back off from the door and dispel the light.
There is no reaction or anything from the banging of the door.
Probably asleep.
It
Is there a peephole in the door?
I think it's probably good.
As you go to touch the door, I just go, that's not a good plan.
I'm scared to leave them.
You see like a
No,
peephole
like,
in the door? Like an
you'll
eye.
die.
There is no peephole, no.
No, okay. Any windows?
There was a peephole, but you see it's been barred over.
Bar, okay.
She's got a cistern,
You remember the trebuchets?
Yes.
ballistas.
I reach into.
Although you do see that there is also
You're not
there
gonna
seems to be
You're
in
not
small
gonna look
writings,
over
a little
the
arrow
wall.
saying, "Look here," and there seems to be another little peephole made into the door.
Okay, I take out one of the gemstones that Sildar gave me, and I wave it in front of the people.
Trebuchet.
Nothing seems to
Not a
happen as you wave it in
I
front.
know.
I appreciate it's late, but it might be worth your time.
Hmm?
I appreciate it's late. Might be worth your time.
There is
I put the gem away.
nothing seemingly reacting.
How about I think because
Whatever we do, she's not going to be able to do it
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Ah.
she's not.
I
There's
mean,
no response.
I've never made a sword or anything, but I can't imagine
Yeah,
it's a quick
yeah.
process.
yeah, she had a knife though.
I mean, it
But
takes
still
it takes
Guys,
a while for me to
she's not here.
make things
Come back in the
wood.
morning.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can't do anything at night right now. I
Let's
don't think we
go
should do anything at night
bathe.
because I can't see.
Please.
That sounds
How
like
long
a
has
good
it
idea.
been?
8 days.
She's no cat.
Let's
You're looking
just-
crusty.
Let's go to the stone hill.
I'm not sure I
Keep
could stink
open.
anymore, it's just like
Could we go
No, you
via
do.
the sleeping
You
giant
really
on our
do.
way to the stone hill? Does anyone object to
Certainly.
that?
Why?
I just have a feeling I ought to go there first.
Fine.
Okay,
Given
as
that
you go
someone
past
tried
the
to sell
giant,
it to me.
the construction and everything seems to have kind of calmed down for the night as you see that the carriage is still there and there seems to be some kind of faint blue light coming from the interior.
Yeah.
And you see that there is a
Timbertusks.
Orville just hanging off the side, seemingly standing like completely horizontal to the ground off of the carriage.
Mm.
This planking crew.
You see no movement.
Are there any lights on in the
Is he like just like limpy?
No, he's not hanging.
Oh,
As
okay.
in, like,
Oh
he's
right.
lying.
Oh, he's okay.
Oh, he's.
And he's not, like, swinging by
I
the
I thought he was dead.
Oh, no,
and
not
just
swinging.
like
thought you were like
situation.
likening it to
Roll a
another
perception,
organ.
shooter.
Are there any lights on in the buildings around?
Nine.
You're carrying light.
You see
I spelled
that
it, we got to
as
the
you look
blacksmith.
closer, you see that as his legs seem to go towards the carriage, you see that about where his feet would be have split into 4 hooked feet that grip the wood.
Yeah. Let's just leave him sleep.
He's something that I think we should just let sleep.
Let's sleep.
But as you walk past, you
Sleeping
see
giants
the
lot.
No,
you
sleeping critters.
see the
Let's
sleeping
go.
giant, and again you see that sign. Some of you can make out that it seems to say under new management.
Are there any lights on?
What does that say?
Inside?
There seems to
Oh,
be
no, wait,
a faint
oh, wait,
yellow.
yeah, you
There
told
seems to
me
be a
that.
faint, simple fire glow coming from the
They like.
windows.
Can we hear voices?
How high up
see
from the
that-
ground are the windows?
Glass has been restored to them.
How high up are the windows? I never clarified this.
About 4 feet.
Because I can just about see them.
If you hop,
No, he's small.
Oh,
4
I'm
6.
4'4", I can see.
4 4.
yeah, you can only
I'd
just.
place my hammer down and use it as a step. Look in the window.
You use it as a stepping stone.
So I walks in.
As
Oh,
you
I
get in,
see the back of the door.
It seems as it seems rather warm inside.
I step by step.
Everything seems very inviting.
I follow in after Zypher.
And as you walk inside, there seems to be a warmth as you see that somebody has seemingly put the chairs back, put the tables back, everything seems well put together. And you see that there seems to be a rather tallish figure poking at the fire. And you see, as you see her poking further, you see the flame light up her golden hair with shocks of grey in it.
And he's in new management.
She turns around and there is Mother Gorell.
Oh, someone I don't have to like.
Finally, somebody has entered. What can I... Oh, Zaif, what can I do for you, my child?
We just need rooms, bath, food, the usual.
Oh, happily, of course.
Mostly bad.
Unfortunately, this, you would have to pay for it, of course. But we can do that for you.
What happened to the 100 I gave
How
you to
much?
get here?
Hmm?
What happened to the 100 I gave you to get here?
Cheaping out on your church.
What? My
This is the
dear
church.
dwarf. This is a church. I have used the money.
This is a church now.
Yes. Repurposed.
I immediately kneel in prayer about I've entered a church and completely disrespected it.
How much?
I'm glad you did it eventually.
How much?
A gold for the night.
I hand over 1 gold.
As you do, she goes, thank you. And then she reaches under the desk behind the counter and plonks down a bottle for you.
I'm sure you would require a bartender.
So much.
Take the bottle off.
I don't know, you just see a bottle. It seems to be of a very ornately made blue glass.
Champagne. Does it look drinkable?
You can drink it if you like.
Sure. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna find out. I just drink it out of habit anyway.
Soap.
How much?
How much? Just a mouthful. Just
Okay,
a
you
swig.
swig a mouthful as there is an acrid burning. You just drank perfume.
At least I smell that. Oh god.
Does that work?
Fine.
breath smells
I have
pretty-
told you to stop drinking things out of weird bottles.
I wrap up the prayer very quickly as it is like spitting all over the church.
I give Sheila the rest.
I would hope that you didn't do that, but apparently you did.
Do you have
take
anything
it for your
else
bath.
to drink?
Oh, to drink? That is absolutely fine. That was for the bath. As she reaches down, Estelle Vapis, as she brings out a bottle of seemingly just standard ale.
I just give over the gold and just say
Church is so ill now.
Oh, you're too kind.
And
Keep
plonks down 2
giving
more
me-
bottles.
actual bottles. I'm going for my bath
Since when did churches sell ale?
when I started buying it.
We are having to diversify. In order to have business, I require gold.
He cuts her off then with the gold piece down on the counter.
Oh, alright.
Then
How
same
many
with the bad
silver
thing.
in a gold?
10.
I'm owed a few more bottles. That's what I'm figuring out right now.
Oh, you,
That's
Oh,
fine.
don't worry, you have a tab. There's 7 more waiting for you, but I know how many you can carry.
I like your god.
He just says to them, how much for
That's
drink?
not his god, that's his mom.
Less than that.
I like his mom.
I try again with a copper piece.
Go away.
Far more than that.
Give me a number. It's been a long day.
Give me a silver piece and I will give you a bottle of ale.
Just have one of mine, wine.
That's very kind of you.
Gesture.
How heavily are you putting it away?
Truly.
I mean, I'm on my first bottle. That's up to. That's not up to me.
An act of
I'm
kindness
gonna
is
keep
good,
going
no
until
matter
I
who
make
does
people
it,
pass
right?
out.
Good fortunes and all.
That's a list.
I take the
you
ale.
have 9 bottles left.
I mean,
Wow.
8 surely, because
Nice.
wine's got one and I
I have them now.
Ale on the tab.
Yeah, you're holding one of them.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, get the points off him.
No, she's giving.
No, I've given one to Kaboy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying you got 9.
I'm not arguing. I'm happy having
He
nine.
gives,
Oh,
he
right.
gives it a cursory smell.
9 including the one you have in your
Oh.
hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel.
He just next. Like he opens his
Can't say,
throat
please.
and pulls.
Oh.
I
Oh.
see Kaboy like just down mine at the same
14.
time.
You feel a little tipsy from it.
Have another.
Zypher's also
Hand
down
over
for
another
this.
one and pick up another one.
He has another one.
Okay, let's.
He picks it up slightly slower.
Everyone, I think we should probably drink it after the bath because
Have a beer, Alistair.
that's a bit,
You'll feel
bit better for me. No, Chris, if you're gonna have a bath, it's not.
You are going
It really is not recommended to drink whilst in a bath.
As Alistair is saying this, boom!
I
Case in point.
I see
Thank you,
Kaboy
Kaboy.
drink the other one, drink my second one. Pick up the third.
Kaboy.
Can't say please, though.
Kaboy. I mean, I can't take too
13.
much to a room.
You're feeling a little bit. You're
He's
feeling.
still wearing all of his plate mail as well. So
Yeah, he just went.
I
What?
put another one
You
next to
take
Kaboy in
Kaboy
case
to
he
a room.
wakes up.
Where's
Zypher-
Boyne's room?
Maybe take it easy before.
let's
because I don't want you to
just
start
say this is one of the
passing out in the bath and
ones
drowning.
upstairs.
I mean, imagine that at the end of your tale.
Okay.
I can
I
slay
pick Kaboy up.
Whichever one you please.
When passed
I pick
out?
Kaboy up and take him to a room.
Oh no.
You walk up the stairs, you seem standard. You go to a simple room, seemingly a straw bed on it, little side table, maybe a wardrobe, not much anything fancy.
Put him down, lay him in the recovery position.
You thunk him down on the bed, you thunk him down on the bed, and it kind of goes cracks a little bit under the sheer weight of everything Kaboy is holding.
I go
the
past
shield,
him
the hammer, the
with
crossbow,
Kaboy.
just all attached
to the
to
beer
the
and
armour.
just put it on the night like standing next to the
What
bed.
are they drinking?
Whilst,
Ale alone.
What are they drinking?
Ale.
Ale, okay.
Ale.
whilst Gaboin is unconscious, I look under his beard.
Oh! I watch this happen and just keep.
Sleight of hand. Actually, no. Stealth, please.
Advantage if he's passed out.
No, you're on the beard. You're on the beard.
Oh, right.
Very sensitive.
Perception with disadvantage.
The beard is sentient and just bites back.
Did I get? Was I at advantage because he was passed out?
No, just he has disadvantage.
No, you should be fine.
You say that?
That is a 6.
Whew. That is an 8.
Oh! As you just reach for the beard, you see when you pluck it a little as you're pulling it up, you are so zonked out you don't even notice it. It's like,
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for
what
a chin.
is under Caboin's beard?
I'm looking for a chin. I'm looking.
Right.
Is there a chin?
Is it just more beard?
The beard goes down from it's going from midway down the neck at this point out. It's hard to find.
It meets with the chest hair.
This is woven in about halfway down, completely matted in, just
Okay.
hanging like that,
Okay.
suspended in the
Does
beard.
Zyve see
Amid.
this?
Was
I mean, I'm in the
She
room.
fought,
Yes,
she
I
fought,
know.
but
Yeah, Zyve sees this.
There is me in the way.
There is a Tim
There's a Tim
carefully
way.
trying to
What
do
have
the
you
game
found?
of operation.
Yeah, and then on the underside, a few of them on the top, there are still coins woven through. See, the coins have they're almost hollow in the middle, a tube, and he's woven the hair straight through the coin.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Each coin is identical, they're all double-headed.
Okay.
There's a woman's face smiling on the coin.
Okay. I put the beard down. There is a chin.
You looking for his chin?
Oh yeah.
He has a chin.
Yeah, he does have
Oh,
a chin.
it's just beard, all
No, there's a chin.
If you can't read it, I'll send you a message.
right.
Come
Well,
on, let's leave him to sleep.
he's got another one for when he wakes up. Just go. Fine.
Well, let's get you to a bath because honestly, you are ripe.
I am going for this bath so I can write on my fucking tally of how many days I haven't bathed.
Are you going back to your room, Tim?
I think I'm going to make sure I
The
bathe.
first thing I'm doing is making sure Zyfe bathes.
Okay, as you two are preparing the bath, it seems to be very well smoking,
Can you
Um,
swim, Tim?
Well, yeah.
very well smoking water,
Can you not
as it
say?
seems quite steamy. There is a knock at the door.
Joe, you're
That's the last
scaring me.
Not the last one.
There is a
You're
knock at
scaring
the
me,
door.
Joe.
It's with the other one.
What stage of clothes?
It's up to
You haven't taken anything off yet. It's
Okay.
literally as you were like, okay, finally bath. Knock, knock, knock.
What's up?
As,
I
open,
open
as
the
opening the door, a big turtle head just goes. "Whoop."
I open the door.
For God's sake!
How many times?
It wasn't me.
Who's the door?
At the door is Alistair.
Oh, wait.
No, I don't do this.
Yeah, you said.
Whenever I don't knock or anything like
You guys just walk in.
that. I don't do anything. What?
That's not what I read.
Oh, it was literally like, oh, sorry, it was
Retcon.
and leave. That's what I said. That's what I put at the end of the message. Leave. God damn it.
Oh, okay.
Take shoots and leaves. That's all it is.
Retcon.
Doesn't
As
matter.
you see Alistair walking away, and at the bottom seems to be 2 ale bottles.
Pick my bottle, get in the bottle. Well, I take my clothes.
Oh,
There's one outside
Okay.
Caboin's as well.
You
One
don't know.
outside
Shit,
Zives and one outside Caboin's.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah,
You're-
I don't understand.
There is a knock, but
Yeah.
well, roll a
Bring the
perception with
perfume.
disadvantage.
I brought my beer with me.
13.
Okay, you are a bit as you're woken up a bit by the knocking. It seems to pierce through your head as you hear the knocking and get up a little bit. Okay, so
Okay, hold on.
Was- How many baths were in this room?
there is one bath in the room.
With a Zyve in it. With her ale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zyfe left the nail on the table by
So
my
I'm
bed.
guessing
Right?
you
Okay, the first thing
got
the
the
point
other
sees
one?
when he wakes up is
It's
that.
going to be an ale.
I haven't drank any of those.
I'm calling her.
So yeah, Tim doesn't really understand human anatomy, so he hasn't left.
Humility, what's that?
Says, make sure you scrub in. I'll go next.
Yeah.
You just sink up to about your neck
I've-
as you're just like, he is not leaving.
Zyfe doesn't care. I pull out some of my shell wax. I say, are you going to need some waxing as well?
Do you put any of the perfume in the water?
She was going
I put it back on the side.
Oh, I've left it downstairs then.
Oh, right. In that case, I would have taken it with me, and I pour it all in the bath on top of you.
In that case,
Onto Zyph or into the water over her head, just.
No, not over her head, just in the bath.
Kaboyan is now sat up in bed drinking the ale that Zyph left him.
in that case,
I don't think I'm
you
going to
feel
leave the wax.
hugely invigorated. So once you are done with this rest, for the next 2 hours afterwards, you will be blessed.
Ooh.
Holy bathwater.
Holy bathwater!
Just in time to go to sleep and have it do nothing.
After the rest,
after
when
the
she
rest.
wakes up.
Amazing.
I'm going to wear to you.
Great.
Okay, so
I don't
Tim, you're not
think
taking
Long
this
enough
at
to be hungry.
I don't drink any of it.
Can you
Not
even
yet.
wax your own back, Shao?
No, it's
Just rolls
it's
around.
helpful
in
to
it.
have a companion.
After you bathe, I'll wax your back, Shao. What the hell is going on there?
You wax my back, I wax yours.
I don't
Back
need
wax.
I don't need.
How long was I actually out for?
You were out
Not
for
even to make you shiny.
30 minutes.
Okay, so he's not actually hungover yet, he's just still drunk.
No, he's just like,
He's now sipping the ale that Zyph left him by the table.
Can I
Just-
touch the wax? Is it soft and like smooth?
Sure. Ringing is like the sound of shell on squeaking.
So you rub it in.
That's loud, but he drinks stuff to cover the noise.
Okay. You take a swig and
Do you want some? You can have some.
I take some of Tim's wax.
it's a pretty good ale.
Is this different to the other one?
This went too far.
I'm glad I didn't hear that.
How did this happen?
Sorry, you can watch the episode later.
I'm sure I will. Okay, and roll me a con check, please.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
14.
14. You feel like, whew, that's a good pick me up. Oh,
He's gone.
Right, let's address
Come on,
this.
guys.
Okay, apparently the wax is really soft and it's also good for your skin. Moving on.
Good to know. Okay, as
Tim, it's your turn to bathe.
Sophie gets out, covers herself with a towel, all that stuff.
And wax, apparently.
Tim plonks himself down. There is a splash from the what's the word for it? Displacement of the water. There we go. As kind of splash, and the carpet gets fairly soggy. As you're just now kind of like in the tub.
I'm not wedged in the tub.
Yeah, you're a bit wedged. You're like, huh.
Oh,
This was
wow.
not built for turtle size.
It's like armor for my shell.
Please, somebody just goes around carrying a bath now.
If I strap a bath, do I gain any armor?
At the sheer weight of a bathtub, sure.
Do
You
you
would
ponder
be
this out
incumbent
loud?
to be carrying a bathtub on your
Do I
back.
ponder this out loud?
Yes.
Can we strap it to your back?
I don't know. Does it have any handles?
We could probably
No.
fix something onto it though. What wood is it?
Oh, you mean
Is it
it's
like
it's
oak?
metal?
Oh, it's
a
brass.
metal tub. Oh, now you know, like metal.
I didn't say what kind of metal it was. I just said it was. I know the difference between metal and wood.
Yeah, one sinks.
No, it's not a sink. It's a bath.
Oh boy.
We can probably strap it to your back, right?
Maybe.
Oh boy.
But you know, let me just finish a scrubbing. I pull a rubber duck out from inside the shower. It's got a hat with horns on it.
Of course it does.
I don't do anything with it. I just put it in the bath and go squeak squeak and go. Yeah. And then I get up and you realise I didn't take off any of the leather straps or whatever that was on me.
Now he's just in soaked leather.
Isn't that leather going to shrink? Because it's gotten wet.
But then it won't shrink. You know, it's been wet before.
In the
I think
rain.
it's done the
It
shrink.
just kind of, as we all know wet leather does, it kind of goes and just attaches my shape.
Only if you get it hot afterwards.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. If you leave it cold, it won't actually shrink.
Well, better knowledge
There'll
from
be,
Daniel.
there'll be a very slight wrinkle, but that's it. As long as you cool it very slowly.
So don't sit next to the fire.
I say this speaking
A
from the jacket.
smooth turtle leg rises out.
Oh, wrong. Dear dear.
Right, how loud is all of this?
It's pretty
I
loud.
mean, whoever's beneath them has got a leap now.
The wax
So what's
thing
Alistair
is
doing? Is
the
he
wax
just
thing is
walks away?
squeaky.
Yeah,
After leaving
I move
the
on to my
bottles
next
there,
deer because God knows
just waits and has a bath as well with one of the
So you
other
head-
bottles with the stuff in it.
You head into your room, and again there is a bath. It's quite steamy, a little bit less now because you kind of waited a bit.
Mm.
And now you plonk in the perfume.
Yeah. I make sure I don't get the things.
You're blessed for an hour after you rest.
Oh, brilliant.
Do I get any residual perfume from the bath?
No.
Blessed for half an hour.
No, there's 8 days of Zyfunk. You're
I actually come out worse.
you're like turtle wax, and you just feel like a sheen on you that is not wax.
I mean, it's polish. If it has a sheen.
So I think maybe we should have changed the water.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, I'll wash my clothes as well because that's probably.
I'm going to start struggling to try and get the armour off.
Okay.
Like with the
Well, it's
ringing
like
noise from
hands.
the next door and the several
Very
guards.
distracting.
How close to his room am I?
That is a 7.
You're like, you're struggling, but unfortunately
sure
you're not really getting it off as you're just like dunk falling over.
I'm sure I got this glove off earlier. How did I? Oh. These stuff come out, rolling up the beard, trying to find a strap for the cloak.
And the glove just goes, eh.
Yeah. So what's Sheila doing?
Downstairs, by the fire.
Fair enough. You're actually just chilling as you hit thunk thunk. Not that kind of wax. Splish splish. And there's a little bit of dripping from the ceiling.
Yes, water
Take a sip.
dripping
And
She just sat there with it back, yeah.
as Mother Grail is just at the desk and just goes, oh no, is this what it requires to be a landlord?
I believe so, Mother Grey.
Oh, heaven take me.
I mean, we've stayed there and the herd door's intact. I mean, that's pretty good.
At least the door is still there.
No one's died yet. And it's not on fire.
It's not going to be love and water.
Give me time.
Alright, I should count my blessings.
I mean, we can go and stay.
Right,
That would be unheavenly, uncharitable of me if I were to say, get the hell out after whatever's going on up there with the... Well, that...
It really comes up with nice
Are you
shine.
happy really bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look
As she just...
Immediately
I'm a
pressure.
She's
daughter.
not open it
Your
and
point
her arm
could go really wrong.
She's still armless.
You too, because
Oh,
we're
yes.
also
I have
Yeah,
to
yes, isn't that okay?
His content doesn't hit, it's pointless.
It has been a trying week.
wash my clothes.
What have you been doing while we've been gone?
I've been trying to bring back this order, but unfortunately it is not as easy as that. What have you been doing?
We saw Agatha.
Agatha, you say. So how did that go?
Not great.
Of course not. She was always difficult.
But why did you send us to her?
Because she knows things that we do not. She is temperamental and difficult, but she does know things.
Been a lot of stuff. Don't really want to talk about it right now.
Understandable. But I shall leave you to the fire.
Thank you.
As she retires to the landlord's place, you just sit there and you see
Watch the flames.
the burning flames, and you see them crackle slightly and tend to those red burning embers of burning logs. And that's where we're going to wrap up for this episode.
So it gets dressed again.
It's time for a bath episode.
You're allowing me to chill.
Just in case I forget, Zyph is now getting dressed again.
Thank goodness.
Otherwise, the start of next episode is going to be mighty interesting.
Excellent. I run outside. Wait a minute.
Just stands there, like ready to go. Oh god, I hope this isn't a nightmare.
Don't
Exactly.
Finally got
Tell
the
us
glove
where I'm
off.
storing the axes.
Whoa. Oh,
I've got to mount my beard before I can go anywhere. 17 years of beard to map.
You need to drink Alice's gift.
He doesn't
She drank a
bear.
bit. She drank a bit.
Did she?
Yes, I've
You left 2 bottles.
Mm.
Don't what?
I left like a bottle of perfume and a bottle of
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one was ale and one was perfume.
Oh, I thought they were both ale again. I've been drinking
Oh, so
both
did
of
Tim.
them. Oh, we've been just drinking.
Well, in that case, I have a bottle because you would have
Okay.
you would have
I
known.
drank the
So you
ale,
drank the
yeah.
ale, and I have a bottle
Oh,
of
I'm out with
perfume.
ale.
Oh, so they drank the.
She drank the ale, fortunately.
So I have a bottle of perfume.
You have a bottle of perfume in a ale bottle.
I switched the two around.
This is a bad method.
We didn't know.
You didn't notice.
How lucky.
Oh.
Tim didn't drink it, did he?
No, he's still got it.
You've
Exactly.
just got a
Oh,
bottle
okay.
of perfume now.
So I've got a bottle of perfume that I think is a bottle of ale.
That's
Yep.
a bit fun.
Great.
Right, that
And you drank perfume for a second time. I didn't even notice.
So with that
No,
one
she
little
she
setup-
drank the ale from
She
the
drank the
perfume
ale.
bottle and didn't notice that it was a perfume bottle.
I was 5 ales in, to be fair.
True. So, with that amazing setup prepared, this is going to be the end of this episode of Too Many 20's. Once again, I hope you all had fun. I hope it was a good time for all. We all had some good times. Not much combat happened, but hey, that happens every episode. And remember, keep rolling.
Oh yeah.
Almost.